And welcome to a very special long weekend edition of the Tasmanian Rugby Union. Unfamiliar picture in front of you for those who've been watching our stream every week. We are up in very sunny Burnie for a celebration of the Burnie Emus Rugby Club. 60 years since the inception of their club, and they're putting on a great day here. You can see down the back end there, this is the old Burnie team, consisting of quite a number of players who've played for Burnie. There are some familiar faces in there too who play for some of the other clubs around here. Mark Mio in there from Devonport, and I think a few other familiar faces there too. Some of these players will have a bit of a run in this match and then come on for the main event later, which will be the Burnie Premiership Division side playing against the team from Taroona who've travelled up this morning. The team these guys are playing against, we'll call the world, the rest of the world, consist of players from around the coast who aren't playing at the moment or who may be playing for other clubs. So they've decided to come up and celebrate this day as well with a great game of rugby. So I'm not sure if we had a toss yet. It looks like the world are making it to the middle. Might see some kind of, oh look there, all the players arriving. I'm not sure of the format of this game, whether we're playing full 40-minute halves or how they'll go. They might just play until they're all until they've all had enough. Certainly plenty of players out there too. There's Brett Bentley on the left of the screen there from Burnie, who'll, not sure if he had a run in the Golden Oldies game prior to this, but he's going to have a bit of a toddle around out there in this game, and we'll see him also in the match later. So getting amongst it and celebrating his great club's history today. Hear a bit of music pumping in the background there. Keep the crowd entertained. There's quite a few past players and past friends of the club as well who came up yesterday and had some celebrations happening last night. A few bleary-eyed golden oldies and beyond out there today. See some good numbers on the far side of the pitch as well. Looks like the team representing the world in the Taroona colours of blue and white have quite a good crowd. And whistle blows. And we're away. So here we go. Match one. Well, it's actually match, I think match three. There was some women's matches and Golden Oldies game earlier. But here we go. So the kickoff. And it's good. Makes some metres. And, yep, gathered back there by the world. Takes it into good contact. And the ruck ensues. Ball there to the player. Wasn't quite ready. Thought he'd made it too far. We'll have another ruck. Well retained there. And the ball, they go wide to start with. Hands are a little rusty out there, but it's collected. I don't think we've seen a knock on. Pretty ordinary, but well gathered. And the ball going sideways, but tackle's not being made. Eventually someone takes the player to the ground and the ball comes back. So Burnie unable to get any possession as yet, but finally turn that over with a penalty. Player on the ground there holding on, and the quick tap's taken. Not really a proper quick tap, but anyway, number 8 there for Burnie. Sean Funaki hits it up, and then the ball comes out wide. Pretty seedy looking ruck happening there. And the world turn it around, have another chance. Again, players holding on, so we'll see a line out. Let's see how the set piece goes. This is often a struggle, a line out for teams who haven't been playing together. So the line-out ball comes in. And thrown down, well won by the World. Ball comes out wide again. Big wide pass. It takes it to the line and chips through. And a knock-on happens there. And you should be able to hear me. And I'm back online. So we've got a treat for everyone today. I've got Cam with me. Hi, Cam. Welcome to the box.
G'day. Thanks, Deon.
First-time commentator?
Yes.
I'm sure you've said plenty about rugby, though, in your life. So
First time that other people have to listen to it outside of the pub. Yeah.
That's fine. Everyone will be interested to hear what you've got to say. It's pretty hard to go wrong. So anyway, I've had a pretty good ball retention by the World so far, driving it forward, and they come here off the back of that scrum. The guy playing first receiver's kicking a little bit questionable there, but he's been a live wire so far. Not sure about that pop out either there, but well gathered at the bottom there. And hopefully Burnie can clear it out of this deep defensive end. Pick and drive, good pop there. And the kick comes out, just lands right in front of us. And the ball comes back, players slipping over. Crusty all over it, he needs to roll out of there, I think. Luckily gets away with a little bit of the dodgy stuff on the bottom of the ruck. And Burnie spin it left.
Out wide, Irish has got the ball.
Oh, great pop back inside there. Couldn't find Mark Mio running around wide on the outside.
And there's been a knock on in there, I'd say.
Yeah, it was pretty good phases happening there though. Just have a look on the replay. Ball came out. This was great here. Who'd you call this guy? Irish.
Irish, and then on to Dane, and then it gets popped before.
Yeah. Oh, some good hands out there. Unfortunately, I think we're coming back for an earlier knock on. Who do you fancy out here to win this game, Cam?
I'd say Burnie when they concentrate, they'll put it on. All these old guys like this pick and drive style of rugby. They'll be getting it together. They'll probably make a few mistakes on the way, but they'll get it there in the end. Pickers takes a high ball, picks it up. Oh, that's got to be high.
Yeah, it looks pretty high, that tackle over the shoulder. Nothing too dangerous, but we don't like to see it, particularly in a friendly game like this. Got to keep those down. Yeah, Bentley just have a chat here. He's probably saying, "Oh, that should have been a yellow card, shouldn't it, sir? Or you're going to give him a warning?"
Yeah.
I think there's just a bit of everyone calm down out there, which is a good call.
It's a bit of just some friendly coaching from the opposition. Oh, and they pick. They don't go for the line out. They pick.
Some good hands though.
Yeah, nice. And here we go. Here we are, Sunya. Oh, nice.
Oh, the pass was all right, but just didn't quite find where it needed to go. That's the smaller version, the smaller Bentley.
Boom, boom, Shane Bentley.
Boom, boom. It's all good out here. It's great to have the inside goss too, Shane, on any of these players. So feel free to say anything you like.
I've got to be a bit careful.
You've got to be a little bit careful. Just remember, it's going live to the world.
Yep.
So there's a PG rating on anything that you say.
And here we have the big scrum. Look at this. That's a big pack the World have got there.
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't.
Interesting put in.
Yep.
And the big number 8 comes around on his own. Oh,
flicks
pops it out.
Oh, well done.
Some good hands out there.
Yep. And
we call that forward, I reckon. Good refereeing so far.
Yep. Clyde's doing a good job to keep up.
That's right. I asked him at the start, how long's the game going for? And he goes, I have no idea. No one's told me anything, he said.
Now, the scrum It'd be good to see.
So who have we got in the front row down there on the Burnie team?
Big Ollie, he usually plays in the second row.
Yeah.
And then Krusty as hooker. And I'm not sure who the loose
they're
head.
wearing a number.
The loose head is.
Oh, I can't see them. They're lost in that sea of
Oh,
backs.
off the back, Brett.
He loves it.
Bentley
loves the run off the back.
Oh,
look at the hands from Mio.
Sonia, nice
Gets
pass
it out. Oh, and
look,
we're away on the wing. Will anyone catch him? Yeah, they've got him.
They've got him, and they've got him.
Oh, look, wrap that up too.
Still in.
I don't know where the ball is. Here we go.
No, Pickles is...
No.
It's out.
Bit hard to see on the bottom end of the hill down there.
We're having to think about it. What is it?
Having a chat. Oh.
Scrum.
Knock on maybe in the bottom there. Took him a while to decide. Go back and have a quick look. It was a great ball out here.
Pickles to Mark. Makes a great run down the end.
Is that Mark? Yeah. Good run. Well tackled. Player on the bottom there didn't roll away at all. Should have been penalised. No effort to get out of there, was there?
I think that's right.
Very fortunate.
He's got away with murder there, that's for sure.
No excuses. So we'll see another scrum here.
Another scrum. These guys won't be like
Bentley off the back.
Yeah, here it comes.
Oh, passes.
To Josh. To
Mio finds it. Oh, great inside ball.
Here he is. Sonia for the try.
And nice one. First score.
Well done.
Great work. So good run there from Sunya Radrave.
Yeah.
He's been looking dangerous. You called him before. He had a great little run out here with a bit of a pass that didn't quite hit its target. Looking dangerous.
He's known as a one-man wrecking machine on the rugby field.
And what's he? He plays in the centres normally.
Yeah. Plays in the centres. So he's playing up in Darwin at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Lives up there.
Oh, right. Yep. So he's come down especially.
Come down for the week.
Oh, that's fantastic. Excellent. And so what sort of era would he have played rugby here?
He played 2010, 2011, 2013, that sort of 2012. Yeah,
that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Back when the club was only in its 50s.
Yeah, it was a 50th anniversary. He was around then, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was a very strong club at that time. I think they got a premiership in that era.
Yes.
And
it's probably northern competition back then.
I think they won might have even won a state back then. Here we go for the kick-off.
So the kick comes to the world. It's taken by that man. There's a lot of popping out of the tackles here. It's going to.
There's a lot of pick and drive and popping and
stuff going on everywhere.
So we get a little error, and we
just dropped it at the bottom there, I think. As Brett, when he's hit the ground, looks like he might have spilled it. Some big shoulders on that boy. Take it in, well done.
Brett, nice pop to, I see. Yep.
Yeah, we're going back, and where's that knock on? Might have been a bit hard done by. I think it went back between the legs. Anyway, we've got the advantage of being able to watch it again and again and again in here, but Clyde, he just has to call it as he sees it the first time. So here we go. Can the world put on a couple of points?
Here it is. Nope, they've got him wrapped up.
Yeah, good tackle. Coming out wide, those big passes. Have we got the hands out here? Good tackle from Pickles out there. It's a good... Oh, someone's kicked that out.
Sonia, a bit of ill discipline is going to give this away. Look at that.
He's going to go the quick tap.
Yeah.
No, he goes the quick kick to the line out.
Good to see some modern tactics coming into the Burnie playbook.
All right.
Right. I'd suggest this Burnie team actually doesn't have too many natural forwards on that field. Most of them are loose forwards or backs playing as forwards, but they're big, so they're there.
Okay, slow line out here, just waiting. Not sure, where am I going to throw it? I don't know. That's an awful crooked throw.
It's a terrible throw.
Landed almost behind the halfback.
Yeah.
So Burnie will get a chance to clear it out of here from a scrum.
There we go for a scrum, and let's see if they if they stick to their game plan of just keeping it in hand and running, or they decide to put it on the boot.
Yeah, well, it's certainly, I don't know, you take a look at the back line, not that you can see it on the screen at the moment, but the back line for this world team looks pretty slick in terms of pace and fitness, but they've got some pretty wily Burnie players in front of them there when you have a look at who you can see on the screen. Has Mark Mio ever played a game for Burnie?
I'm not sure.
Not in your
I've
time?
only ever seen him playing for Devonport. Unfortunately, on the other side of not a great
the enemy.
not a great thing to be looking up at when you're running the ball. Yeah.
Not a bad kick, but doesn't find touch. Finds the hands of the winger from the world, who gives a nice pass, but it's just dropped and hacked out of the ground there. We've got a good chase on. Who's going to get there first? Oh, we got it. Oh, look out.
Burnie arrived with numbers, a fight for the ball.
But well done at the bottom of the ruck there.
Waiting for the...
And they got... Oh, dear, he's dropped it again.
And I think
some butterfingers happening out there. We're going to keep playing.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. No, we've let that go. Okay.
Yep. That's all right.
That's all right. Mark Mio will do something interesting with it.
Something to talk about after the game, Clyde.
Oh, the dummy kick there. Yeah. Josh Baldwin sells a big one. But we'll come back here.
The classic call from the sidelines of any Burnie game used to be from a club stalwart, Ken, who's no longer with us. The Canadian guy would be, "Don't kick the ball, Josh." every game, Josh would kick the ball. Don't kick the ball.
Right. Where does he? What's his preferred playing position? Do you
Josh
reckon?
is. No, he's playing where he does, number 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
He's not wearing the 9, but that's his preferred position.
Oh, I think
usually these days the joke is that he should be in the front row.
Absolutely.
He's a lot larger than he was when he was. I was running around with him.
It's a pretty common evolution, I think, in Tasmanian rugby to go from being a halfback to a hooker.
Yep.
They're both the same chirpy little guys, or not necessarily little, but chirpy guys who, who everyone loves to hate. Good tackling in there. Nice drive back. And coming to the just the easy phases here. It's a good idea. Oh, Baldwin holds on, but well tackled. And they'll recycle again and come to the right. So a bit of space. Oh, dear. That ball was actually put into a really, really good hole. It was a great hole. Just that player running onto it was just a little bit too far away.
It was a little bit off the pace. And
yeah, just have another look here. Yeah, if he had been able to hold onto this, he might have been able to slip through, although they were both kind of onto it. Look at, found the hole.
Down.
Oh. The player on the outside there came right up looking for a potential intercept, and if he had held on, I reckon he would have slipped through. But about probably 3 metres too late. So Pickles out on that far wing. What does his mum call him?
Yep,
you got to remember. I'll see if I can find his number. It might be on my list.
Yeah, give us a look.
All right, so ball comes out. First receiver in there for the world. He's got some good hands.
It's the top one.
Pickles, a.k.a. Michael Grace. Right. One of those guys who no one knows his real name.
Yep.
Every club has at least one, usually
here we go.
5.
Look at this. They found some space here.
Yep. Oh, good hands. Mio with even better hands.
Oh, look at that. Big Ollie Crawford seagulling out in the wing.
Oh, look at the dummy.
Oh.
Playing on. Crawford, no. We got turned into a game of soccer. I think we're probably going to call that a knock on there, I think. Or maybe a slightly forward pass. Was that Sunya with the big dummy and the step back inside?
Yep. Some great footwork there.
Yes. And good hand skills.
Here they come, the forwards lumbering from the last scrum to the next in true Tasmanian rugby style.
Absolutely. Give everyone a chance to suck a few more breaths in. Nice close-up there of the guys. So, Jay with the ball in. Good combination here, the 9 and the 10 for the world. Oh, we don't like that. I reckon Clive's going to let that go. Oh, he's away. No, taken down in the end. Good clean out.
The reffing in this game has been incredibly consistent.
Oh, that's a bit high over the shoulder there. Yeah, you can see the...
Tried to rip his head off. And
the assistants called that.
Called it.
Yeah, got to listen to him, Clive. Clive, listen. It's a high tackle. Go over and have a chat. What are you saying? We saw it. It's just that what they call the seatbelt tackle, I think, over there, isn't it? Just... Oh, good on it. It's good that they trust. You can see it just on this one here. Pickles just gets in the wrong spot there over the shoulder.
Yep.
Again, nothing intentional. Oh, we're back into it. Again, the quick tap there. I thought they might have gone for the line out, but they didn't have much success the last time, did they? So we'll go the pick and the drive. No, I thought he had the ball. Was driving there. He's dummied the pick and drive.
Oh,
and well
nice
stolen.
steal there.
There were 2 of them, I think, there, who both went for that. That's Finaki.
Clean out. And then
Sean with the ball and Brett both went for it. That's turned over the other way again and another knock on.
Yeah, we're starting to see the handling errors creep into the game now.
Come back for another earlier knock on in there. Not quite sure where that one came in, but the boys will have another scrum, another rest for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So there's a few of these boys playing on the world team who are wearing the Burnie socks.
Yeah, I think we'll find Burnie's having a very strong year. And
and look at this guy go.
Oh well,
good tackling, great tackle too. Making a good tackle out there.
Few hands in the ruck there, but they got away with it. Here's another big run.
What are we, just around the 22 here, so they've still got a fair way to go. Ball pops back. Who wants it? Oh, look at the step.
Work.
Sells some candy and goes back inside. The big fella here has been busy. He's thrown a few pretty questionable passes, though.
Oh, Shane's onto the ball. Typical Bentley, won't let go.
And got up too wide on the outside there, 14, but good covering tackle from the inside man.
Loose.
Who's
play,
got it now?
Calm it down. Pickles has got it. He takes it in. I try and set something from here. Here we go. On the boot. Don't kick the ball,
again.
Josh.
Don't kick the ball, Josh. It's a good kick though. Nice long one. Make him run for it.
Plenty of
it's going to take
almost.
Nearly took the leg break and went out. Here he is again, though. He's been everywhere, this guy. It's impressive. Except his kicking has been awful. Oh, look out. It's high and no, it didn't have the ball.
He's got away with it.
He did get away with it.
Yeah, that's because there was 15 players between the ref and the play.
That's right. And Clive was about 40 metres away, still trying to chase that kick downfield. So
right, let's try and set again now. Yeah.
The turnovers are coming thick and fast.
Yeah, right. Lost some momentum there. Another one.
Stolen. Might be penalising him for pulling the ball out and not releasing the tackled player, I think. So plenty of cunning tactics from both teams out there. Getting away with a few of them. We're going to the line out again. So they're doing well. Been playing for 20 minutes so far. Halfway through the first half. You can just see their officials having a discussion. How long have we got here? We're going to play quarters.
Yeah.
Might call it up a bit.
Do you want to swap?
Sounds like a good move.
for a few people involved.
Yeah. No, he's doing a good job, Clive. It's excellent. And the players, it's obviously played in a good spirit, the game, which makes it a lot easier for the referee too, when there's no shenanigans stuff to worry about. Almost as crooked as the last line-out throw, but we'll play on.
Flag went up, but the ref didn't see it. We'll just
Doesn't
get on
care.
with it. No much time for stopping. Let's get into it. Bentley, nice steal. Nice
again
from Shane.
Yeah.
And now he's off for a run.
And the pop doesn't.
But it's play on. There she'll be right.
Must be a new rule. If you pop the ball from out of the tackle, pop the ball from out of the tackle, it can't be knocked on.
And
the quick tap, no. What, he wants to give him time to get back, does he?
Need a breather. That's
No, don't go too quickly.
They're going to go for the line here. Big kick.
Oh, terrible.
Wobbly old kick.
Sits up though, no chases.
Fine touch and comes back in.
And that one's not going to find touch either. Straight down the throat of Mark Mio.
Oh, nice pass.
It's never what you want to do.
Irish.
Out to Josh. Oh, he kicks again. Oh, that one's not bad. Hits the ground, gets to the line.
Oh, great tackle in touch. And that's young Jack playing for the world, usually in the Burnie team for a long time.
Let's hit that up again. This was great play. Don't kick Josh. Here he goes.
Kick the ball, Josh. Here he goes.
Look at it. And who chases that man on the outside of him? Pickles comes through and hammers him. Boom.
All smiles from all involved.
Great attacking opportunity here for Burnie now. It's been a long time since that 7 points they scored early.
They've got the feed, and let's see what they can do with it. I'm going to put money on Brett off the back.
Yep. Oh, and here he is. Pickles
onto his best mate, Pickles.
He's a bit short, just short. And, held up too. Wow, stolen.
Dramatic scenes here.
We're playing on. I thought the ball was grounded. But anyway, we'll keep going.
No, don't worry about that.
A bit slippery in the mud there, off the right foot step. Who's he got? Shane.
Burrows in.
Yeah, he looks like a burrower, Shane, to me.
Yep.
Oh, looks like
look.
Playing on. Oh, pops Brett. It up to Brett. He just was robbed a moment ago from a try. I saw it was actually on this ground a couple of years ago. I don't think it was. Oh, it might have been last year actually. Taroona playing against Burnie. No, it was in Hobart. And Brett's got the ball and he's made a break and he's about 15 metres out from scoring a try. No one in front of him. And the fullback from Taroona comes behind him and punches the ball out of his hand from behind.
Oh, no.
And Brett fell over as it happened. And the ball went 20 metres in goal. And the Taroona fullback ran around and picked it up and ran back out and kicked it and cleared it. So Brett was in one of those situations. It's like, oh, I'm home. And hang on, where's the ball?
Oh, look at this. We're very close.
We're over, I think.
I think there were some very good hands.
No, taken over the side. I don't know what's happening. Assistant referee's calling maybe a shoulder charge
from young Irish there, I suspect. Well, one have been from the other side.
Oh, he's going to have a chat. He might go to the pocket.
Yeah, might say...
use your arms.
Use your arms, boys.
We'll watch it happen again. Here it comes. Ball comes out. This one. That one there, I think it was.
Bit hard.
Bundled over the sideline. All right, well, we're back into it. They seem to like the quick play-ons here rather than going to the set piece. Crawford comes wide. Good hands there. Oh, right to the wrong player.
Look away, pass. No one home except the opposition.
Who's that guy? Philip Burns, is it?
It's Irish, yeah.
Irish, right, okay. Yeah. He's got that pasty complexion.
Sorry, another one that no one in the club would know.
Yeah, right, okay. So we won't call him by his real name. Spilled at the bottom there, but no, we're playing on. No, we've got an advantage, I think, here to Burnie. Clyde's got his hand out, roughly pointing in that direction. Now, the question, big question is Krusty sober?
He is.
Yes, good. Okay. I was going to say, it's been a pretty big night last night.
There's a few others out there. I did note he left early last night.
Okay, right, good.
Gave him a hard time for that.
Good.
But
yeah, right.
I just thought I'd better stay around and make sure everyone was okay. And I can say there's a few out there. Actually, Shane's probably might struggle, I think, when time he gets off the field.
And just to make that clear, I wasn't casting any aspersions against Krusty at all. More just thinking he would have been celebrating pretty hard this weekend.
I don't know why not, because it's probably a fair assumption.
So some good hands here from Burnie.
Good hands,
yeah.
They're
again,
the pop, close that line, but
the pop off the ground. It's been the most common play.
It's the one they like.
Oh, it's stolen again in the tackle.
These type of games, isn't it? They just the quick play and the pop and go and.
And they caught him behind the line.
No, he's called it.
Oh, high tackle here.
Really?
Just over the shoulder again. Yeah, he's actually not too happy.
He's playing for it though, isn't he?
Why not? It worked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did work well.
Right, can someone kick the ball into touch? It hasn't happened for a while. They've had a few goes, but with little success.
No.
Oh, no, it's the other way. Hang on. Oh,
here we go. Running.
I was wondering how that was a high tackle when the other team had the ball.
Sunya with the ball.
Steps one way, steps the other. Goes backwards. They're all having a good laugh. Come back here. Hands the ball off there to Morgan. Interestingly, the name on my sheet here says Organ Morgan. Nice little sumo wrestling match in the middle of the field there. Crawford the kicking in play has just been terrible, except for Don't Kick It Josh, who's actually kicked brilliantly today. He's been impressive. Although we've lost it again on the ground there. No support with him. No, we'll go the other way this time. Krusty's going, what? Me? Who?
Krusty's going to have to be careful talking to the ref, because there's a very high probability you'll be given the whistle. So you do it. if you argue too much.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what a bounce on the kick.
Jack. Oh, he'll be a happy man. Look at that. Under the post.
Fresh from being hammered over the goal line at the other end there.
Pickles,
and the ball
remember that
up.
one. Yeah.
Again, the long kick here for touch doesn't find touch, but at least there was someone chasing. See, Krusty should have got back quicker here.
Yeah.
You need to get back and cover the line. What? No, okay. Oh, here we go.
Look at him. He's
onto it. He's onto it. On the side there.
Yeah.
He's definitely onside. No one wanted that side. It's going to go out.
Krusty's the one.
Look at this. Look at that sit. They've converted it too, by the sound of it, in the background. Look at the look on his face.
Yeah,
yes.
He's a happy man, young Jack.
Great work.
Great work. Great try.
So we're 7 apiece.
7 apiece. 29 minutes gone.
Oh, who's this over here in the suit?
Yeah.
What is this, Premier League football or what?
just a gentle reminder, chap. This is the rugby in Burnie.
He's got to be a real estate agent with a suit and a moustache
on a Saturday. Yeah.
Well, they're putting on a pretty good spectacle for us, actually. It's a close competition. They've actually tidied up their ball handling a little bit. We've got a held up here, but man, just to rip it away, and we'll get it out again. This guy, he'll step back off that left foot. He's caused some headaches in there, and throws it to no one, but someone will get it.
Again, is it? No, it's the young winger.
Oh, I don't know. We've got a whistle happening here, but not sure what. Another high contact. The other way this time. Yeah, watch the kicker. He goes, oh, yeah, look out there on the wing. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, the cut pass.
Gets away with it.
Finds Lovell, I think,
Finds the fullback
out there. And
here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh, yeah, counter ruck from Sunya.
Don't know if that was needed.
Oh, breaks through.
Gap.
I tell you,
they've picked up the game here. I think Burnie are going to have to switch on.
Pace has definitely escalated. This guy, number 1 here for the world. Oh, we got a whistle. Number 1 here for the world, who's been throwing the ball in the line. I think he's actually playing at hooker, is playing that sort of halfback role really well. No, he has played at halfback, actually. Some great passing skills. Nice tackle at the bottom there. Legs is what they need to be going for here. Gee, is that Taniela Tupou who's flown down for the weekend, or he's got the same build? Like
he has, hasn't he? Yeah.
getting messy, and Clive's getting a little bit anxious. I think he's right. Explain it. Got to coach them. The rule is holding on.
Don't kick the ball. Josh kicks the ball.
And look at him. And look at it.
Found it. He's put it up to the halfway.
He might be
a bit further.
Might be looking for a new catchphrase for him, because his kicking's been exceptional. Unlike most of the others, everyone else who's tried to kick it's either hit a smother or kicked it straight to the other team in general play.
Or found nowhere near the
nowhere near the line.
All right, where are we up to? Let's see if we can get this one straight. We've got a great view of it.
We do.
At this angle.
Substitution happening. There's more players on the bench over there for the world than there are on the field. I suppose that makes sense, given it's the whole world. Oh, interesting throw. Lands in the hands of Krusty.
Straight enough.
Straight enough.
Apparently.
Exactly.
Exactly. Forwards take a run.
Comes close to the line. Got to be careful there for that plumber's crack. Just saved from it. And the ball comes out. Oh, some interesting hands. Nice. Mio, no, doesn't want to bend down to pick that up. And we've got a turnover. So
Bentley's on it, though, so we might...
Yeah, he'll hold him up. No, he needs to roll away now that they've hit the ground. And the ball comes out. We'll clear it to the left. No, we won't. We'll drop it.
And we'll come to a scrum. And I'd say that's a scrum.
Going back to advantage from the earlier one.
Yeah.
Did Clive have a run in the Golden Oldies game?
Yes, he did.
Yes, good.
Yeah. Yep.
Good. Look at him. What an absolute legend. I actually played in a Golden Oldies game alongside Clive last year down in Hobart.
Yep.
End of the year with a whole bunch of Northerners. This is the slowest scrum set, I think. Although I don't know, sometimes in Super Rugby it takes them this long.
Yeah.
While they all, I don't know what they're doing. Here we go.
There we go.
Going to go around the, well, it's not really the blind, but on the right-hand side, the shorter side. Oh, he's got the kick this time. Nah, bounced up and ended up in the wrong hand. Oh, another high tackle. Gee, they've got to settle down, these guys. Don't want anyone to get hurt. Scrappy rucks, and we've got a flag up from the...
Yeah, but you didn't get seen, so we'll keep playing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We can come back to that.
Yep.
We've got the video in here. They can come back if they want, but we've only got, I think, 45 seconds of replay. So, well held on to there by Shane. And good support there, but I don't think that player ever released him. But
but
they're all there, though. They're hungry. But I suppose they've got, like, 5 billion reserves on their team, so
they got to put in on their time, otherwise they're off.
Good counter ruck from Krusty, but not able to get there, not able to win that.
Not quite the mass to get.
Oh, stolen!
Stolen, Josh
hangs on to it. Oh, the pass!
Not a clean pass. Otherwise they had some space out wide. But anyway,
this player's offside here. Flicks it back. I think Clive's onto that. He was offside. There should be a penalty here.
He found the knock on.
The other knock on. Yeah. Whose knock on? Which way is his hand going?
Well, actually, which one was it? No, it is a penalty. Here comes Josh. He's going to find the. He'll find the line, and
he does. He's
wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't
be surprised if I'm going to put my money on. We'll see a pick and drive here. More.
If they can win the line out, although they've been allowed the mostly straight line out throws. So
yeah, well, it depends on the line. The linesman on this side's probably not as astute as the other one. I think on the line out throws. So they're probably.
It's one of the ladies from Burnie down this side.
Yeah. Oh no, she's getting a hand, so she's in the right spot anyway. So here we go.
To the front, didn't go 5, but he's over.
No, but don't.
We'll have that.
Yep. Well done.
It was mostly 5, so we'll pay it. Yep. Nice work. Those cunning tricks always work in these games. Great try. Who's that guy there with the try scorer? Luke Butterworth. And I think he has the award for the best beard in this game too, for sure.
Yeah.
That is a good beard. And a good try. Well done. Better give it a replay, I reckon. Oh, look, here we go.
Well, yeah, Mark's going for the conversion. Mark Mayo. The drop kick.
Oh, he's a good kick too, hey? Let's go back and have a quick look. And it was Brett.
And he's given that. That got...
He got over the line. Just watch the replay here of the try. Brett Bentley, of course he's teed that up. Ready? Nowhere near 5. Who cares?
Big celebration.
Great work. Great work.
Nothing better than when a plan comes together, is it?
Oh, the water boy gets his cameo appearance.
That's Sunya's young fella. So
yeah.
He's out for, hey, Dad, have a drink. Actually start doing some work.
So, approaching half-time. I don't think that we'll get much more out of this half. Playing a full 40-minute game. They'll want a nice long break, I reckon, at half-time.
They will. And we
Let's
might
see
some of these guys.
Oh, big tackle.
Get to your feet. He's
on his knees there.
Knees.
Clive's still back with the kickoff. It's always rude when they kick the ball away from the referee.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It should be ruled that they have to kick it as close to the referee as possible. No, he's right. Got to be on your feet. He's saying. I can read his lips.
Yeah. Right. Josh to take the penalty.
Look at his kicking. Look at him. Oh, he didn't find touch though. It was all over. That was about a 65-metre kick. And was that kicked or just dropped?
Dropped onto a knee. I think he got away with being called a kick.
So Walker there with the... there's 2 number 5s on the Burnie team.
There's,
quick line out.
Dane.
Quick line out. Off we go. No, we're going to have a scrum. Who's scrum? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yep, you're not in the minority.
Yeah, that's right. I think we're right. We've got a Burnie scrum, I think. But there's someone pointing. Someone saying, what's happening out here?
Trainer.
They're worried about a head knock, maybe?
Some blood? Or?
Blood, is it? No. Number 11 out the back, I think they're calling.
Lunch is ready.
Or is it just a sub?
Your mum's on the phone?
I don't know. What's happening? I don't know. I reckon they're worried about maybe a head knock, but given that in amateur rugby there's no such thing as a head assessment, they can just sub him off.
Of course, there is another game that follows this, so there might be some player preservation going on.
Yeah, right. Yep.
For the first grade.
Good idea.
It does look like it's a head knock assessment of types. Or,
Well, regardless of what happened, it's good to see. That's really important that we're making sure that if any players do have any injuries along those lines, that they're looked after. Hopefully he'll be okay. He certainly was confused, I think, as to why he was being taken off, but that can often be a sign of a head knock, being confused.
Now, back as they set the scrum, we're sort of not see how they go. Looks they're fairly passive scrums today, but plenty of hooking action. And it's out the back to Bentley, back to Josh. A bit of a loose pass. Marks picks up the scraps.
Oh, between the legs. The wrap from Mio. I think Mio and Sunya are having good fun playing together.
They are. Yeah.
Oh, look at it. Here it goes. Great inside ball. Finds a... Who is that? Dane?
Sonny, I think. Yeah.
And off we go. So, great field position here for Burnie, who are
look at that
up.
big hole.
Oh, great big hole.
Through, yeah.
Funaki.
Nice work through the hands.
And I reckon we'll see that as half time, but great try. They're happy. They're happy.
Very good try. Look at this. Here it comes.
Through the genius of Mark Mio to get there, and The defence wasn't up off their line on the inside, then they got up too quick on the outside, left a massive hole. And we might cut back and go and see Bentley. He doesn't want to kick it. Don't give it to me, oh. Although I know Brett has played a little bit of rugby in recent times with Devonport, so he would have played alongside Mio.
He would have spent.
And there is our half-time.
He is, and now it's on to half-time. They have a breather.
All right, we can have a breather too. So, good bit of fun so far. We might just have a quick break, and we'll be back after half-time for the second half. All right, here we are back for the second half. Players have had a very brief rest and we're away. So the kickoff from the world now running left to right, lands in the hand of Pickles, who has a bit of a hack, but doesn't really get anywhere. He needs to give it back to Don't Kick the Ball Josh, who... Oh, we're away for a try. I think he's...
Great one.
Is he going to put it down out there, or is he going to bring it in?
No,
I think he went out.
Called back. I think he knew.
He did know.
Stepped on the line.
Sad. Yeah, you can see when he slowed down once he got past the tackler. It's a great run. Good fend.
3, 4.
Just there, the left foot, he knew it. Oh.
Now for the line out. Irish throwing the ball in. Up. Taken by Bentley off the top.
Oh,
knocked down. Get away with it. And
he did get away with it too, I think.
That would have been
certainly a penalty in that one. But anyway, we'll play on. Brett finds Mark, back to Bentley. Gives it out to Sunya. Oh, and he's got his big winger out on the outside there.
Puts on the boot, and it's now
Taufua, I think that is, and away we go. Sunya chases it. Who's going to get there? No, it's recovered. We're still playing, but referee's on the spot there. I'm not sure who was taken back in. No, it should be a 22. It was kicked in by Burnie, I thought. Just have a quick look here. Oh, I don't know. Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
What a run.
It was a good run down the side. I better cut back now because they started playing. But, yeah, nice 22-metre dropout was the decision there. And good hard tackling. This is the big guy who scored the try at the end of the first half with a big run. Aki. And we've got one of these groups of people just standing around hugging the ball together. I won't call it a maul. That would be too kind.
Yeah,
I think.
it would be. And strangely enough, something went on in there.
We got a penalty. That's all right.
A penalty.
This is much better.
And it's a long pass to
All
Irish.
comes to Irish. He's got Sunya outside.
And
Funaki, he's going to score here. Surely they won't get him now.
They won't get him.
Steps in.
Puts enough doubt in the
little swerve.
Yeah.
He deserved it. He's played well out there. Burnie forge ahead. He's sucking him in though. So Mio with the conversion from way out wide. No good this time.
Wonky one and down the bank. Well, that'll give us a breather as someone disappears down Mount Street to find that.
They might grab us a couple of burgers down at McDonald's while they're down there.
Yeah.
So while they pump the music up out there, we will wait for the world to walk all the way back to the middle at 1 metre per second.
Yep. All right.
And here we go. So kickoffs again. Oh, dropped out there. That was a good effort to get some hands onto that ball, but no good. Oh, and we're away.
We're through for a try. Yep.
Pounced on it.
Everyone's getting a little bit tired, and sure enough, it opens up.
Opens up for the younger, fitter, quicker guys. So the world come back with a quick
conversion and
quick 7 points.
Then down the other bank. So we might be waiting a while now.
That one ends up in Bass Strait, I think, down that way, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's all right. Most of the players didn't actually move away from their starting position at the kickoff, so
it's still all there.
It's just a brief walk back to the middle here, while some poor guy climbs down the hill.
We have old, number 16, Sione Vaca, on the just making an appearance on the field. I think he might be thinking that he's missed the Golden Oldies game this morning.
That's all right. This is still a game for everyone. I think it's a nice competitive contact sport. This particular version, but yeah, everyone can have a run.
It's good.
Played in good spirits, as long as they don't get those lazy high tackles happening. All right, Mio with the kick. Are there chasers? Yeah, Ollie Crawford's all over it. No. Oh, the grubber through, finds space. It's going to sit for him. No, Mio jacks it away. Oh, what a pickup! And a step as well.
And he's
caught though. Sunya's got him. Yeah, rolls it back.
They've got a bit of momentum here, I think.
Yeah, that's right. But the cavalry comes in, and there's some good counter-rucking there too.
Out, but no, he's...
Has he got the hands to get it out? No, he needed to look for the pass. He had numbers outside him. And oh, this guy, he's the last try scorer, and he's in for another easy one there.
That was all too easy. Good build-up, great build-up.
Yeah, some good work. Yeah. Great work back in the middle of the field, actually. Way back here. Look, I've just got the replay. Mio with a little hack, trying to get it himself, and that was a cracker of a pickup there. I don't know who that player is, but he's been exceptional playing in halfback there. And look what he does. He just, where do I go? Where do I go? Here you go. There are a couple of opportunities here for a pass out, though, and they didn't take them. But, yeah, in the end, the try was good. We'll come back for another one. So, score gets closer. I'm just going to trust in the fact that they converted that because it was right under the post, but wasn't really watching. 3 points in it. Two quick tries. One to Burnie and then 2 to the world, and we're back into a close game. Crawford with the big chase here. Oh, taken again. This guy's been great, except for the odd drop of the ball there. Oh, Vaca takes him to ground with a nice judo move. And we're coming back, definitely coming back for the knock-on.
Sione's day job's working for the Tongan government as a liaison for a lot of these Tongans out here working.
Oh, yeah.
Of which most of these guys come from that group. And he is in very... he spends a lot of time with them, so he's on good terms.
He knows them all.
Getting a good tackle in on one probably is probably going to be talked about.
Yeah, there's certainly been a big increase in numbers of those guys working over here this year and getting out on the field here for Burnie. It's really good to see, and they've certainly Launceston have benefited as well from that too. So it's good for rugby in Tassie.
They usually come over for 6 months over the summer to work various horticulture jobs, but unfortunately they haven't been able to head home with travel restrictions. So which is great for the game of rugby, I guess, because they get more people turning up to play.
Oh, and it's great. You know, it's also, I mean, this is a great day and a great opportunity for these guys who might not be up for a regular game. Oh, look at him go. And there it is. Oh, look out for the pads. It's good work there with the left-handed fend to make sure that tackle it didn't work. But the big number 30 here takes it off the back there, and no one wanted him. But wait, what a draw and pass. Goes through the first tackle, holds off the next one, the flick back, and Pickles is over. For another one, he scored a couple now.
He's never far from the score sheet.
So, fast scoring second half.
Yep, it's opening up. The handling errors have been cleaned up.
Yeah. I think the tackling has slipped off a little bit there, though, so they haven't had to pass it as much.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a long kick. That's going to go dead. Don't let it go over the fence.
Yeah.
So we'll come back
to the centre. Make their way back at a leisurely pace. For a scrum. Shane's ready. Shane Bentley playing hooker.
I expect that we won't see much of Brett Bentley this half. He will have moved off to warm up. Not that he needs to warm up, to stay warm for the following game.
Yeah.
Ball goes to Mio. Sunyo can't hang on to it.
Bumped it.
Makes some good contact out there, and the ball comes. Oh, great little spin. Oh, keep that tackle off his head. No, come on, that's got to card that.
Yeah.
It's about time. Yeah, he's doing it. Good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice decision.
Have a rest.
And we're away. No, you got to wait for the referee on those ones.
Yeah,
it's worth a try, though. Worth a try.
Just to sort of demonstrate the spirit this game's been played in. I notice out there on the wing, number 6 for Burnie is young Jack, the try scorer for the world in the last half.
Swap teams.
Swap teams.
Probably a good move, although I don't know. To swap onto the winning team. Oh, you got to hold on to those. I think it's been missed as well, the knock on. Have another go. Fends Shane off. Sunia won't be FL. No, he manages to dodge the tackle there too and pops it out, but we're going to play on here, I think. So, don't know if the referee can just blow it up for messy, dodgy play, but somehow Pickles ends up with the ball in his hands. Unattractive rugby. With a big pass back, Mio, he'll kick it for some space here rather than the line, but his winger out on this side, not really interested. He's done plenty of kicking. Oh, stay off the head. That's Josh out here, has done plenty of kicking himself, but didn't want to actually chase that one. We're going to come back.
What are we coming back for here?
I don't know. Back 10.
Burnie have got
the illegal pickup from the what might have been a ruck, I think.
Irish with dirty tricks handbook.
Just missed it there, but as Pickles took the penalty kick over the line there, Sunia gave him a shove in the back.
His own teammate.
His own teammate while he was kicking it. Oh, nice line out. Best one of the day. Pickles is now playing at halfback. Mio's come into first receiver there, and no one wants to actually grab him.
He pushes him away. Finally.
Just got a smile on his face anytime anyone comes near him. Oh, you'll be careful in there. Oh, can't hold on to it. Who's got it this time? And the world will recycle and have a crack. Good tackling. Good defence there, but can't take him to ground and make some good metres. Pickles has tried to grab that and dived all over it. We're probably about due for a penalty there with player putting their hands on the ground. Sione decides he wants to have another bit of a crack. One of his Tongan mates, and it's been turned over after no one wanted to actually form a ruck. Mio with the little high chip kick. Who's going to get that?
And that's a knock on there.
He's going to run and score that. Yeah, blow the whistle. We waited long enough. Just wait for him to run 50 metres before you blow the whistle.
Good on you, yeah.
Just long enough to get his hopes up that maybe he got away with it. But no such luck. It was not a bad effort to get there. Just bounced up for him and he's away. Yes. Oh, he didn't see. Oh, yes, he did.
What?
All right, so things have deteriorated a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Let's see if Burnie with this scrum ball can put some hands together and maybe a few phases. Okay, ball comes out to Mio. Goes with the kick around the other. Oh, the same guy's knocked it again. Hacked forward there and will pay the advantage. Nice couple of fens there. Oh, yep. Irish gets him in the end. And then we'll see a ruck form, and the World will take it left on that blind side. It's a great contact over there. Well held on to. And wide ball. Wide and high.
Dane and Ollie wrap him up, but he still gets the ball out.
Gets the ball away. The stand-up wrestling matches seem to be what we're seeing each time now.
Yep.
No one wants to go to ground anymore. Oh, dear.
Josh.
The kick's gone through. Josh has totally missed it. I think he's pretty tired. That's a good kick there.
Good kick to find touch.
Nearly landed on Clive's head.
Yep.
Crowd have got a bit to say now that the ball's right near them on this side.
The forwards are exhibiting their extreme fitness, prowess at the way they move to the line out.
There's only about, what have we got? Only 4 from the world team have actually made it to the line out.
Another good line out.
Off the foot. We'll call that off the foot. Oh, no. The heckling from the crowd's now amping up as well.
Some good coaching, advice being given.
Irish wants a rest.
Irish is looking for a break.
Someone comes from way behind the rope and who was probably sitting, having a rest, hoping he wouldn't have to come back on.
Hiding nicely and. Very good here. Another scrum. Let's see as much in this one. Yeah, out it comes quickly.
Comes around to the right.
He's lost his shoes, both of them, playing in his socks.
He's like,
actually, the back of the scrum, he lost both of his shoes.
Yeah, right. You can see him sitting in the middle of the field. You see the shoes here in the middle of the field there. I don't know if one of them's
about
gone.
To tackle on them now.
They're both right there.
Yeah. It's as if he stepped out of them. Yeah.
I think you get 10 points if you score with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Should be the rule in the new rule.
Here we go. There's a bit of a move on here, I think.
Good running, contact again there. Great running. And do they have the numbers out there for the draw and feed? He's over. Yeah, definitely try. You can see there. He's
like, he's not sure himself though, is he? Is it a try?
He's
Come on.
Oh, robbed. Robbed for sure. The referee was so far away, but this was taken up really nicely.
What have we got?
Just watch on that replay there when he. It's this next phase. He goes over the line. His momentum carries him over.
Yeah, he gets there.
Definitely taken over by the tackle. Boing, boing. There it is. Try. Oh dear, controversy. What's the local rag up here? The Burnie.
The Advocate.
The Advocate. It'll make the Advocate tomorrow.
It will. The world was robbed. Headline.
Man in Dayglow robs whole world.
Yeah. Emu still game.
I don't know what the hand gestures are all about here, but it's
he's thinking about the dance party tonight. I think those hand gestures.
I don't know who he's awarded that to because his hand went up both ways.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, he said
Pickles
back 10.
Pickles has got the ball. He's
back 10, the world.
Kicks for touch. And
he's taken over the kicking duties now that he's playing it at half-back. And don't kick the ball. Josh is having a... Oh, no, is he out there still? Yes, he's out on this far wing. I don't think he wants to run all the way to the other side of the field to have to take that kick. So
no, he's doing his best impersonation of a seagull.
Yeah, I think he's also loitering pretty far offside technically there. Yeah. He's only about 3 or 4 metres back off that line out. And no one will ever be able to prove otherwise because he's not on camera.
Bentley to
Bentley. Oh, Bentley's back on.
Bentley's back.
Oh, look at the hands from Varka. And, oh, look at Mio. Well taken there, actually. That was really well read by the defender. It's getting messy.
Zunia waits for the contact. And here we go. Come on.
Oh, the chip.
Run.
That's
wingers.
out. We'll have a line out. And the quick line out's taken too. So there's some space out here if you can get around Shane. Oh, who made that tackle? That was a great tackle in midfield there to knock the ball out. I can't quite read the handwriting here, but I think 11, it's Taufua, maybe.
Right.
He's had a really good game. Really, really promising player. It'd be good to see him in the Emu's colours a bit regularly.
Brett puts it on the
boat. Again, another great kick.
Well picked up by
Just
the
bounced wrong though. Yeah, good work from the defender. He's made a good run there. Big arcing loop from picking the ball up and takes it to the 22. Oh, some scrappy play in here now. The rucks are just getting messy. You never know who's going to get it out of there. Have they got some pace outside? No, we don't like the passing. It's forward. We're still playing on. No one's heard the whistle. Oh.
Heads up.
Do you know this referee? Do you know who he is?
I'm sorry, no.
No. It's all right. Good on him. Burnie, it's great to be out here.
I know he's a Burnie lad.
Yep. No, good. That's what we like to hear. We're really crying out for officials in Tasmanian Rugby Union.
A young man out there, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. And opportunities like this too are really great for development of referees too. You know.
Yeah, a few more junior or B grade games and yeah.
Yep. So, no. Oh, what a pickup too.
And this is away. No.
I needed to make that pass, but Bentley has him covered. Oh, great hit there in the tackle. Watch the head and shoulders rock back. Oh, something seedy happening in there. Offside players around the ruck, I think, but we'll play on. Ball's being held on to on the bottom there.
The referee was just trying to decide which infringement to call. Anyway, another quick...
We'll give it to Burnie.
Quick play, and here we go out wide, and we'll see how we go.
Oh, look at it! Oh! Oh, and he goes with the dummy with the kick. Again.
Oh, great.
Exceptional pass there from Mio. Yeah, run it up here. There's no one in front of you. And another kick marked that. No, we'll play on. Oh, a bit high. Oh!
He's got to be careful here. He's been off already with a yellow, but again, the refs decided to call for something.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the high tackle.
High tackle.
Just the penalty.
That was a great kick down this side. Oh, it wasn't the kick, sorry, the big looping pass from Mio to find Josh.
Jack.
Oh, dear.
No.
So the long kick pays off. Touched.
It was a penalty.
So it was a penalty anyway, result. So yeah. And the world, in about 3 minutes, by the time they get down there, will have a line out. So 10 points in it. Burnie, but it's two tries apiece. I'm presuming it's 10 points. I think we're just giving them the conversions on my scoreboard. But they've scored under the post each time. So, but yeah, 2 tries apiece this half. Ball goes over the back. Sione. Oh, another dummy. Look at him go. The dummy kick.
Great run there.
Bringing back memories of his earlier days.
Oh, yeah. Sione, the dummy.
Oh, nice work.
Look at that.
I don't know if...
Seeing all the tricks. Bentley's in there to Bentley. And
again, Sonia and Mark Mio are having a ball playing out there together.
Yeah.
I think
holding on here.
What'll it be?
No, it's the other way.
Yeah, the hand gestures are a little bit confusing. I think he's saying back 10 and putting the hand out, but it looks like he's marking a penalty the other way.
Mark's going to put it.
Which way?
I'll just stop here.
Let's wait. Yeah.
Let's have a think about it.
Who wants it?
Who wants it?
Brett Bentley wants to go.
If in doubt, give it to Brett. Look at this. Straight up the middle.
No!
Oh, he's lost it. Oh.
I think it went backwards. Taken by the beard.
That is... That's...
Oh,
come on. Yeah, here we go. No,
the whistle, thank you.
Number 19.
I think we're going to knock. We're going the knock on, or is it?
Well, the knock on, the hands in the ruck, or the other knock on. One of them.
I think they could paper, scissors, and rock for it.
Pickles, you're trying to argue something you're going to lose. Move back.
Oh, he's giving him. We're going to march him. No, he's going to march Ollie Crawford 10 metres. He wouldn't have an argument with a referee.
No, never happened before.
He would have, but he would have called him sir, which makes it all okay. Yeah. We're all good. Great tackle there from Brett Bentley. But ball comes to ground and away we go.
Nice step.
Oh, some good hitting in there. And this guy's ridden that bump very well. There wasn't many arms in that tackle from the number 8. The counter ruck from the big fella as well. Oh, look out. Nobody wants to catch one of those. Oh, and the kick, I'm not sure these guys are in front of the kicker for sure. Oh, look out.
Good tackle from Jack.
I don't know.
Come on, I
don't know.
Be forward.
Look, we'll draw.
He's called it back.
He's called it back.
Yep. I think maybe he just called it back that there's something somewhere that didn't go right there. I better call the whistle.
There definitely was. Yeah. There was many somethings, I think, that weren't right. It all started going wrong from this kick. This one here, no one's really behind him.
Yeah, all offside.
These guys are in front of the kicker. That tap there where it goes forward, that's well done there. This next pass here, ready? This one goes forward.
This one's great. Yeah.
I don't know which. I think that one's. I don't know. That might be the one. I don't know why we're having a scrum where it is, because it's not where that pass happened, but it must be that pass that he's called forward. I think
maybe we've decided in the spirit of the game to call the scrums closest to where most of the forwards are standing.
It's a good idea, actually. Yeah. We get more rugby in that way. Oh, I don't know. The hand gestures got me confused.
Meantime, the quick tap.
Yep. That makes it really obvious who's got the penalty.
Yeah.
The team who quick taps it.
Yeah.
And the beard goes in again.
Beard.
Pickles, after that, scored a cracker of a try in the first half off a...
Sione can't decide what to do. Yep. Nice work. They are having a good
Great hand. Oh, that was a great tackle. Great tackle from number 11 on the world there on Mark Mio. Didn't see him coming.
Yeah, and he takes a run.
You can hear the Sione. You can hear Sione's
family out there.
Yeah, the family, his fan club, just on the effects mic.
Here we go.
Oh, sneaky! Is it going to be covered? Oh dear! Good defence. Puts it down, gets back up again. I think he's not going to let him get away with that. I don't think he spotted it, but he did put the ball down and picked it back up again. He did release. Oh, well. We'll have a look.
They've gone the quick tap.
They've gone the quick tap again. I'll ignore the replay on this one then. No, we're going back for a scrub. We'll have another quick look at this. He released it so quickly that no one saw. So it goes down, goes straight to ground. Oh, no, he didn't. His hand was under it. Nah.
He's close, though.
Well done, referee.
Yep.
Well done. You're much better view on that than we had.
Keep the whistle and we'll stay here.
Yep. No, excellent call. Actually thought he did let it go. Scooped it back up. Well done. So another scrum. Oh, there's a big hole. Oh, what a nice loop. And the hands are great work.
Oh, this is...
Who's that sitting on the ground in the middle of the field?
The guy doing his laces back up, I think. But a good tackle, but I think in vain. Very good running. Yeah.
Good run. He just managed to hold the tackler off with the thread of the pass over the top. but just runs past that player sitting on the ground in the middle of the field.
Trying to fix his boots up.
There's a good chase by 6 there. He just goes, oh, I'll get you. Nah. Oh, look out for the posts. And they've converted it too, so we're back to 3 points.
Oh, very close.
Oh, no, they've called it. They've called the game. It's full time right there by the sound of it. There's shaking hands and hugging and
plenty of people on the ground.
Patting
that was
and smiles everywhere.
Good fun for all on
Absolutely.
That one.
Well done to everyone out there. It was a really entertaining game of rugby.
Yep.
Nice free flowing for the most part. But yeah, really enjoyable. So, well, thanks.
Thank you.
Cam, for the help in the commentary. It's great to have have someone who knows some of those players out there, and just I don't know, if you had a 3-2-1 rundown from the start with the number 1 through to your number 3 for best on the field, whether it be best player or most entertaining, where would you go?
I think I'll give number 1 to Jack for that tremendous try he got down the far wing in the first half. That was
that beautiful bounce off
the really well read setup.
Yep.
2. Well, there's plenty of good players, but probably 2 I'd give it to Sione and Mark Mayo working together, like as a pair. They obviously, just from the looks on their faces, were absolutely having a great time out there.
Yep.
And the 3, I'd say Pickles got 2 or 3 tries, and
certainly got a couple.
Certainly a big part of that game.
It was everywhere, absolutely. Yeah. So no, well, again, thanks Cam. What a great start to our rugby broadcast from the Burnie ground today.
What a great view that is for the Burnie Rugby Club out there. That many
Look
players on the ground. A club that usually struggles to put a team on some years, other years not. But to get to this point and see that many people out there is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
Totally agree with you. This is this is brilliant for rugby at Burnie and rugby at Tasmania, for the whole of our state to see this numbers increasing up here. So really good to see. You can see the Taroona visitors down there warming up for the next match. But we'll cut to a break now and see you back here in about 30 minutes for the Premiership Division match between Burnie Emus and the Taroona Penguins. And welcome back as we prepare. You can see already the players are out on the field for our Premiership Division match of this long weekend celebration up at Burnie for their 60th anniversary. The Taroona team there with their final words in front of them. And I'm lucky enough to have the support of one of the Burnie's club members, Claire, with me. So welcome, Claire.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, no, looking forward to a good game out here today. I know Burnie have put it on for us. We've had a great game earlier today. Did you have a play any game earlier today?
No. I was running the first aid for a little bit, but otherwise I've been enjoying the show.
Yeah, no, it's been good, and there's lots of stuff happening around and lots of people around. We're having a really good day, and now we're hitting, I suppose, the pinnacle of the rugby side of things with this match between two teams that I think are pretty evenly matched out there on the. On the ladder, they'll be fairly close.
I think 5th and 6th.
Yeah, so it'll be really interesting to see how things go, and can't wait. We're about to get started. So the kickoff comes in, taken by James Holman. We'll hear that name a lot with the kickoff. He gets in there, and Taroona decided to run it. So exit strategy is keep it in the hands. Great tackle there on Daniel, and then Noble picks the ball up, and they go for another phase. So Taroona showing their hand early. Some good hands in there too. Ball comes wide again. Just Burnie players taking their time to get back in. Eddington tries to go with the pass there, but it's knocked back by the Burnie player. We're called a penalty there, so... And we're fortunate enough again to have our referee out there with his mic on, so we'll be able to hear what he's got to say. And the penalty kick goes deep. It doesn't find touch, so it's taken just by the corner post, and then the return kick doesn't find touch either, but it's a good one. Makes it close to halfway. Oh, great hit there in the tackle on Dewindham. But Taroona again with all the possession so far in the first couple of minutes. But Burnie's defence has been solid so far. Ball comes to Kazarine. He finds Blowfield, and he's got Noble. Oh, drops it behind and shoved off it there, but players haven't heard the whistle. Burnie players offside.
Offside. It was...
So Burnie on the back foot so far, Claire.
Yeah, it's been Taroona's game so far.
2 minutes down. But yeah, look, Burnie just need to weather this storm, and then they can start to put some phases together themselves. But yeah, Taroona certainly looking okay so far, and drawn a couple of penalties. All right, so the line out comes, and Holman can't take that, but it comes down to Lagrange, who drives forward. Ball's stolen there, and he hasn't let it go. Really well done by Burnie. It gives them an opportunity now with the ball in hands to clear out of this defensive end. Good secure ruck ball there from Burnie. So Daniel Oliver, I think, there in the number 23, with a good little duck inside there. Secured the ball nicely, and some good rucking work here from Burnie. Look like they're going to pick and drive off the back here. No, ball comes out again. And Taroona very strong over that ball. Not released. So, did I have that right? I think he may be playing at fly half. Is that Daniel Oliver in the number 23?
Yeah, that's Daniel.
What would you say is Daniel's sort of strength in playing? Is he a kicker, or is he one of those take it to the line and dish off to some of his outside players?
He's a good utility, I'd say. Yeah, he likes to see what the defence is doing and react to what they're doing.
Yep. That's the ideal scenario. We'll see what he's got, how he can direct his defence outside him here with Taroona with an attacking line out. So ball comes down to Holman, and it comes wide. Daniel can't take it though, so it goes forward, and Burnie will have another opportunity to get out of here. No, and the ball's called up for the scrum. So first of the scrums that we'll see today. hopefully we won't see too many of them. As much as I do enjoy watching them, they can soak up a bit of the clock and give us a little bit less rugby to watch. So
there was quite a few scrums last week out on this pitch.
Yep.
Very muddy game. The council actually had to close the game, close the field for a few days after that match.
Yeah, right. We've been pretty good down south. The weather in the last week's not been great, but yeah, been pretty good. So a good solid scrum there from Burnie, and it's taken around by Tupou. The ball gets kicked, so Noble to Dewindham. Really excellent tackle out there. Really good work by Via. But again, Taroona are able to just settle and at the ruck there and get the ball. Great up in the face defence. It's going to work really effectively for Burnie if they can get in the face of Taroona and disrupt their ball. Halfback there falls over and passes him off the ground. Oh, head collision there. That's not good. That's not good at all. Just really important that players going in to tackle don't make contact. And
that's Brad Vanderdrift, the Burnie captain.
Yeah, it's a good pressure from him, but the head contact there is, yeah, he could be in trouble here. So I'll just settling here.
You're right. You're right. Only here. High tackle. And blood bin. Okay. Have we got someone on?
So just seeing a substitution here with Noble, who's wearing number 6. Will come off and he'll be replaced by Rupert Chaperon Tucker. So you can hear there the decision is that's a high tackle. Even though it's a head contact, it's the responsibility just lies with the tackler to ensure that no high contact is made. And the kick there is a really good one, giving Taroona some more opportunities in attack with a set piece. So, yeah, Burnie only had a couple of opportunities with the ball, but have just really had to kick it out of their defensive end here. So we'll, again, good direction that we can see happening in there from Oliver, making sure that his players are onside. I expect Via out here in the number 13 to get up quickly again. And the lineouts are not great. But advantage to blue from a knock on there by Red. Eddington from Taroona has been busy early with the ball. Good pressure from Burnie, but Taroona are able to make some work on that. And Daniel goes to ground and leaves the ball behind. And Reeson this time takes it around and is well tackled. So Burnie's defence still good. Taroona only just encroaching inside the 22 now. Loper with a big run through though, makes 4 or 5 metres over the gain line and gives them a good opportunity now moving forward. And they've got numbers out wide. Oh, and the pass just gathered by Chaperon Tucker, but he's out over the touchline. So an awful pass out there by that man in the centre of your screen there, Taroona captain Reece Watts. He had 2 players outside him. He'll be kicking himself for missing that one.
Taroona did well there to set themselves up with a lot of time and space.
Yeah, they sure did have the space out there. So Burnie will need to just keep their eye on that. That quick switch of play back from one side to the other caught them napping a little bit out wide. But yes, fortunately, the pass from Watts was not taken. It was actually really excellent one-handed take by Chaperon Tucker on the bounce, but his toes, I think, must have just been on the line. Okay, ball comes now to Oliver, very deep inside the in goal. And it's not a bad kick in the end there to get it out of that end. So again, you can just hear in the background some good engagement there with the referee. Unregularly slow. Some gold there. Something I've found with hearing the referees. There's often some classic comments from them. Great talk again from the referee there. So Taroona again move forward and start to make some phases. See here, they're just running in these small pods, 2 or 3 forwards, or 2 or 3 of their players get together. They'll go back the other way this time. Kazarine now kicks for space and finds it, but it's gone over the line. Quick line out's taken. Not really the best situation there. Holman needs to be careful not to go too high in that tackle. And in a way, Burnie are lucky to come away with that. Dewindham runs onto that ball and takes it on his chest. There's been a few kicks out that side, and he's done a good job to take those. Finds Shapper and Tucker down the wing, and he's stepped out again. What do you think Burnie need to change up, Claire, just to try and get out of this end here?
I'd like to see them try to use this side of the field a bit more. Try to put a kick on this side.
Yeah, there's not been any action out over here as yet, has there? And certainly got some pace out wide on this wing here with the fullback and their outside centre in Via out here. And Taroona win the line out with another attacking opportunity. So thus far, Burnie's defence has proved good. And ball's on the ground and stolen there, so just easily available, but we're coming back.
Where's the mark? Where I am. Offside, 15 red. Offside.
A few penalties now.
No quick tap. 20, was it? It was number 20. Sorry, Brad. And a scrum? Yes, you can have a scrum. They'd like a scrum,
I
please.
think the advice coming them from the assistant referee, Ollie Crawford, on the other side, a bit hard to understand, but we've worked it out. It was number 20. So, Finney Tower. I probably didn't pronounce that properly, Claire.
I think it's Finney.
Finney, we'll go with that.
Wait up, because there's no back row here for blue. These two are still having a tea party.
I'm going to turn him up louder.
It's good inside, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Seconds in, please.
Yeah. It's really great that our officials have allowed us to do this, because it does put them on, put them on the spot there, and they've got to make sure they're doing a good job. But it's good for them to be able to reflect later too. But a bit of a sense of humour from the referee is pretty helpful. Helps keep everyone, keeps the game a bit more lighthearted. What a great scrum here from Taroona. There's going to push over from about 15 metres out, and we got an offside play here.
Thank you.
Been a lot of penalties.
Lost his bind, so it's going to be a penalty of blue. Okay. So he's got to stay
We'll see a warning soon. I'm not sure. There's been a lot of penalties down here.
You go, please, Burnie.
Scrum penalties are always tricky, though.
We go for another scrum, please. Another scrum.
Good decision here from Taroona, taking another scrum.
Absolutely. That last one was a huge dominance. We'll just cut to the replay. You can have a look here. They started about 10 metres out nearly, I think, and pushed almost all the way for a pushover.
Just wait. Okay. You right, Burnie?
And in many ways, Burnie actually did a pretty good job to stay engaged for as long as they did.
Seconds in. Gentlemen, crouch. Bind. Set.
Nice flourish from the referee there in his goods, and Taroona push ahead again. Burnie collapse here. There may be a penalty try on the cards, but no, all too easy. So exceptional scrum work there from Taroona, and to be honest, you do have to give a shout out to Burnie there for not giving away a penalty in that situation. To manage to stay engaged on the back foot is pretty tough. So after 15 minutes of solid defence from Burnie, they finally concede a 5-pointer.
Well-deserved try there from Taroona. They've had all the possession so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Burnie will be looking forward to actually getting out of their defensive 22 with this kickoff. I think it'll give them the opportunity to you know, to step up and do something different rather than just defend on the back foot the whole time.
Hopefully get some possession soon.
Absolutely. So we can just hear on the effects mic some conversation between some of the older members of the crowd who've been here and enjoying this weekend up at Burnie. Oh, and ball just bounces off the post there, so no good from Kazarine, but it was a good effort. I'm not sure if anyone's managed to squeeze that pun in yet about the weekend at Burnie, but or the weekend up at Burnie's, but I've heard it's been a pretty good one so far. And there's a dinner this evening as well.
Yeah, so 6:30 tonight for a 7 o'clock start at the Townhouse. There'll be the big dinner on celebrating all 60 years of the Burnie Rugby Union Club. That's really good. Got a big crowd coming. Yes, there's a lot of people who've travelled interstate, none from Victoria though. But a lot of people are going to travel to be able to make this event.
Oh, Andreessen, the try scorer, drops the ball, just didn't get his feet under it enough and hands out. So here we go, Burnie. Could quite easily turn into a 7-5 lead with their first real opportunity only opportunity to attack.
And just coming off the back of a mistake as well.
Got an 8. Okay, 6, please stay bound. Okay, 6 red, 6 red.
So
6 red. Must stay bound. You must stay on the scrum until the ball's out. Okay.
Burnie backline have lined up more centre field. Eamon Gallagher from the left wing has come right around, sitting in behind his 5/8 of Oliver, but and a good push there from Burnie on the scrum.
Okay, there was a knock on there at the back of the scrum, so it's actually blue ball. Sorry, my apologies.
So just a bit of misfortune there for Burnie. The little knock on at the back. Was that Tupou, I think? Tupou, as he tried to pick it up, dropped it back down again. So well spotted by the referee there, but unfortunate for Burnie. Actually had a pretty good solid platform there. Taroona were putting the pressure on, but they managed to hold that. Once Tupou took his weight off, though, it just unsettled the scrum.
And your seconds went in. Okay, come up again then. Yeah, you're fine, Taruna. Okay, you are. Gentlemen. Crouch. Bind. Set.
All right, Taroona with the defensive scrum here, just inside their own 22. So the ball can be kicked out on the full here, and Lagrange looks for field position, and he's roosted the ball down about 55 metres. No one covering. Oh, and some fancy footwork back there, though, from Far Ifo.
Release!
And he's going to be not releasing that ball. Maybe a bit unlucky there. I think Daniel had his hands on that ball, but he was actually, the contact drove him off it, but the referee was just offside. Couldn't quite see.
I saw that, but I thought he'd made enough of an effort to get away. The player's got to let the ball go. And then even if I could go, I could then award the penalty the other way. Because he was still holding on, I had no hope. Okay, Norris. Penalty here, boys.
So you can hear Van der Drift there, just looking for a break, I think. They've not really had any opportunities to have the ball in their possession, and hoping for a penalty for the player from Taroona there, not rolling out of the way. Just makes it very hard for players to clean out when the tackler is in the way there. Taroona decide that they'll go for the goal. So the Burnie side have had a couple of wins, or are they only on one win so far this year?
They've had a couple of wins.
They had a couple, yep.
Against the Harlequins and University.
Yep.
They've suffered a loss to Glenorchy in Glenorchy's home ground.
Yep.
And last week, Devonport in the really wet game.
And what would you say, Burnie's? Oh, we've missed the penalty.
Yeah,
where are Burnie going? Who are Burnie going to look to here to get them out of this and to maybe get some points?
They like to play out in their backs, and that's I think really affected them in playing in the wet last week.
Yep.
So they'll probably be looking for a deep kick here and to get a good chase on from maybe Langy Via.
Something that Taroona have shown some good strengths in terms of speed of their backs. Here's Chris Noble, the nearly 50-year-old, I guess, player who's played more than 300 games for the club. Oh, nearly with the intercept there. But the pass is called forward. So Oliver was up and read that really well, but deemed forward. So we'll give them an opportunity. If they like to play it out in their backs, it's the perfect day for that. But Taroona have a very young back line, other than Noble out on that far wing, who's probably, if you add up the age of the rest of the back line, he's about the same as that. Yeah, very young but very fast, and inexperienced but skilled. So it'll be great battle out there if we can see Burnie start to hit the line and make some meters with the ball in hand. Here we go. So ball taken off the back here, and no defender comes up. So a really good run there from Tupou. Takes it over the halfway mark. But nowhere to go. So Burnie just resettle. Holman needs to roll away there. And Burnie move forward. Again, making some meters. Come left again to Tupou, who makes no meters. So good defence up there from Holman from Taroona. Oh, good line running back inside there, Arta. And he's tackled again, though, nicely. So not really getting anywhere, but holding possession. This is what Burnie need to do. They need to be patient, and they need to put these phases together and hopefully draw a mistake from Taroona. It's been about 6 phases, and they made about 2 meters, and then the quick ball out wide.
Release. Yep, that's fine. It's off his foot. It's okay.
So Burnie pushing forward now. They've just got the defence in a little bit of disarray. Oliver goes with a step, but not good enough to get through. And we've got a penalty here, so advantage. And unfortunately, dropped there by Lamita. And we're just going to... Can hear it right there. 2 blue even. I don't think there's a player wearing number 2. Right, another great attacking opportunity from Burnie. The line out 5 meters out in attack. Taroona just sitting on that 5-0 after dominating possession and field position for 22 minutes. They've only had one need to defend other than these last about 10 phases that Burnie put together. So good solid defence really from Burnie to still be in this game. Taroona have really dominated so far. But that could all change really quickly here with this attacking line out. So ball goes to Bentley, and it's not straight. Oh, so you can see Brett Bentley there, not happy with that. I don't know whether he's disagreeing or whether he's just disbelieving of the luck that they've had,
that
the bad luck.
Pure disappointment.
Yeah. So 2 opportunities is all they've had in this attacking end, Burnie, and unfortunately they've made mistakes both times. They just need to continue to weather this storm. Taroona have not looked particularly threatening. They haven't, Burnie's defence has been good. Taroona have not really made line breaks or anything other than maybe looking a bit dangerous out wide.
Burnie putting on the scrum now.
Absolutely. Great drive there. I think Taroona might have been just sort of sitting back a little bit that time. And Lagrange with the kick there, finds the hands of Gallagher, who can't take it. And the ball stays in. Kazarine can't take them down Faifo. And a great run from him, though. I think he's been good support play from the ruck there. Nearly caught holding on. Oliver with the kick. He's got players out wide, but just overcooks it. And you can see Lee Jordan out there just angry about that. I'm not sure why the line out is going to Burnie. Thanks, Ollie.
Let's make sure we have a gap, please, boys. Where's his 10? You've got that one. Just a minute. 20, where are you in the line and out?
Steering the referee's mic cutting in and out a little bit there, but again, good attitude, good way to talk to the players. And line out comes. Taroona go back and we'll look. Oh, they don't kick this time. They go to Daniel, who's a good solid runner, but he's taken really nicely in the tackle. Now comes to Eddington, gives it back quickly to Lagrange, who goes with the kick. And again, there's no one back there, and he's cleared the fullback. So Faife's got to get there, and Noble's going to get there before him. Drives him back, hangs on. Oh, and an absolute nightmare. But I think Taroona have knocked that on as well. We need to go back to the knock-on by Devonport first. I think that ball was dropped forward by, came off the chest of Gallagher.
It's just a mess, wasn't it?
The referee says over the try line, but there's no such thing. If the ball is in the in goal and it's knocked on, it's still knocked on. So I think he's got that one wrong there. Should be a Taroona scrum, but pretty lucky. Faifo really didn't chase that ball back. He wasn't particularly interested in chasing that kick. We'll just have a quick look here. He's just waltzing back, really. It's like, oh, no, no one's coming. And then Noble comes out of nowhere and grabs him, puts the ball down, throws it back, and it's definitely, oh, maybe it was knocked backwards. Yeah, maybe it was not forwards after all. It's pretty close. But Taroona players both so eager to jump on that.
Burnie were lucky to get away with that one.
Yes. Good scrum, though, from Burnie there to win that at the back. There was a bit of pressure on them, so who's going to be the one to clear this ball out of here? They really just want to get it out of this defensive end. Okay, well done. So milked the penalty there. And that'll give Burnie a chance to get out of here. They want to try something, whether they're going to just keep playing. Yeah, no good. Nothing made out of that.
High tackle, number 4. Keep it down. He was dropping into you, but this chin watch the head.
So players just needing a bit of a rest down there. Tupou, he's had a few times where he's just decided to have a bit of a nap.
20, you okay? He talked, so that was cool.
I don't think we need to say anything. I think we just let Phil go for it. Kick's not made touch, though. Lagrange gives it off to Noble, and he's got pace to burn. So does this guy. Unfortunately, the passing leaves a little bit left to be desired.
Daniel Oliver took a bit of a tumble there.
Yeah, I didn't see. Where was he? Was that after the ball went? Ah, the slip.
Yep.
The slip. A shot. We'll replay it just for the record. Noble comes around and Oliver comes out to get him, and it's just whoopsie. Yeah, but pass just didn't go. Well, went 2 hands, but not the right person's hands, I think. Great little view there on the side of the scrum. The shiny headgear of Jordan Eddington. Oh, great work. Tupou's out again, hangs on to it. Could have held on there. I think he sold the dummy, but Hakinama takes the ball, pushes it back, and Burnie, through some scrappy rucking, end up getting the ball back. Good little run around the side there from Vanderdrift. And great meters made by Burnie up the middle. Starting to find some fluency in their rugby. Another high tackle. Pretty hard to... Great quick tap there. Akinama goes through. He's through too. Dewindham is a great defence there at number 15. And we're going to find probably... Who is that? Harrison going off his feet. Needs to be careful there if that's in the ruck. I don't think he intended to dive off his feet there, but overly enthusiastic about getting that ball. Brett Bentley, he'll run it. Oh, and he finds a player on the outside of him and looking at running a really good line. I think it was it Tupou again? He's been very busy. So Burnie with an opportunity now. I think this the scrappier sort of play is going to suit them better. The set players let them down a little bit so far, so they'll look for some leadership here from Bentley. And he hands it off to his prop and then goes again. Don't know how, they're probably still about 2-3 metres out, maybe 1.5 metres now. So great picking and driving from Burnie. This is obviously where their strength is going to be. Bentley gives it off again to Lamita. And he's over the line, but I think he'll be held up there. No, he's got it down. Great view on the camera angle. You can see that. Well done. Well done. Great work there. So really good work from Burnie.
Burnie just working it up through their forwards there.
Absolutely, just patience. See, and on the side of the ruck here, Taroona offside. Ruben McConaughey there needed to be back another step behind the back of the ruck, but great work here to get this ball down. And you can see there, great work. Just managed to rip that out and roll back the other way to get it on the ground. And it was far enough over the line for that to work. And we'll see Via take the kick.
Now, he had some great accuracy last week.
Yep.
And that really, the week before, sorry, and that really did the damage against the Harlequins.
Well, he needs to kick this because putting them in front and they'll put their tails up with about 7 or 8 minutes to go in this half. After defending the whole time, there it is, great kick. And Burnie take the lead. So, with only really 3 forays into their attacking end, the third time, Burnie have managed to put the points on the board and kick the conversion, and that'll put a dent in Taroona's confidence for sure. We haven't had many stoppages, so time will be fairly accurate. We just heard the referee say there was about 8 minutes, 7 minutes 40. Not good communication there between Burnie. Three players all just underneath the ball.
We see Taroona with another line out.
Yeah, it certainly has been a strength of theirs. They haven't looked very convincing there today. Their scrum has been good, but Burnie have resettled there. Good hands from Holman. Finds Kazarine, gives it wide to Blowfield. He'll hit it up. No, he gives it to Daniel in some space. Oh, it's a high shot, but I think he was slipping down, so not much you can do about that as a defender. And some great ball out here. Dewindham in some space, but he's gone forward, I think, there. Just see Noble got a little bit ahead of the ball. And unfortunately for him, even though he had plenty of space in front of him, he was just too shallow. Via with the offensive tackle there, and just Daniel slipping down. You see right here, Noble was only about 1 metre behind, and he needed to be about 4 metres behind.
Get a bit closer, please, before we engage. Okay, gentlemen.
Listen to the respect for the referee, calling them gentlemen. They don't look very gentle.
How does the saying go? A hooligan's game played by gentlemen?
Yeah, that's right. It's true. No, that was okay.
Good run from Sower there.
Yeah, that's quick thinking. Oh, just holds on to him, and Gallagher gets a chance, but runs backwards there. And oh, Eddington manages to take the ball after the tackle, and it pops it back. So Taroona now with a turnover and deep into the attacking corner. Oh, Kazarine doesn't want it. Oh, dear. We're going to turn that around there. That's a... Oh. Offside and then jumping on the player on the ground. He's got to be careful there, Oliver. That was bad luck because Taroona had dropped that ball cold. It's lucky in a way there too, Oliver, to not have some words about jumping on the player on the ground, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he intended to do that. But yeah, that's. I don't think getting up and saying "oh sorry" kind of quite cuts it.
Yeah, I think he was lucky to get away with that one.
Though putting that little bit of extra pressure on Kazarine, next time he'll be looking up, I think. So, you know, worked out okay. I reckon it'll you know, work in Oliver's favour to have just you know, a little bit of strength. Hands in the ruck, you heard it right there. So, and the quick tap. So Tupou goes. And he's got some players. Oh, looping pass, though, outside. Via with the great hands. Oliver now with the pass out there, and he's got Via outside him. Taroona players calling for a forward pass, and it's been given, I think. They're going to go back to the penalty, back down the field. Whoa, gee, I don't know. That was a pretty good-looking pass, I thought.
Let's have another look at that.
We will. It was just one of those looked backwards out of the hands. Oh, God, 50-50. 50-50. Oh, dear. Unlucky, really. I think it could have gone either way. He's definitely trying to pass it backwards. So it was a great run up there with a quick tap. Some inexperience, I think, from Taroona there. I'm not sure who it was who gave away that penalty at the last scrum, just using their hand to keep the ball in the scrum, which is not allowed. So ball comes out now. Daniel with a bit of space. Whoa, Dewandum slips. Lucky he slipped there. And he's popped the ball back to Oliver. Oh, what a pass around the back. Gallagher grabs it and knocks it back, so they'll play on. Really slick hands from Oliver. He's getting involved now. And he wants the ball again. So you heard it there again. Taroona now, the offside in defence. They've got a discipline's going to let them down.
That call's come from the AR.
Yeah, very handy to be able to have that. And, oh, look, here we go. Dewandum's defence again. Exceptional back there at 15. What a pick-up there from Lamita. Tacklers need to roll away, and they do so. Ball gets rolled back there sideways. And Taroona now in trouble.
Thank you very much, Sam. Okay, it's going to be a penalty here. Back and go for a minute. I just need to speak to this captain. Okay, so that one, the first one was for not rolling away. Okay, the second one was for holding on the ground. Okay, and that's 2 inside here. You go back, tell your team, next one will be a yellow card. Okay? There'll be penalty here. Wait for them. You've got to be behind the line.
Not sure what he awarded the penalty for in that one there. The ball was rolled out by the Burnie player, but anyway, we've got the tap happening here. And Burnie pushing over the line, but the defence is pretty good. And we've seen a knock on, so unlucky. But Burnie, every time in this latter part of the half they've had a sniff, they've really put the pressure on, and now Taroona's discipline has let them down. And we'll be probably, by the time this scrum eventuates, we'll be pushing close to full time. See a bit of a substitutions happened for Taroona, their front row. So Sam Loper has come off, and you can see Michael Smith has come on for Taroona in the front row. Burnie will be looking for a big push here, Claire. I think that they've put some pressure on after being really dominated early in the scrum.
They'll be hoping to make something out of all of that effort.
Yeah, that's right. They're just, again, the little spill. And it's a good push from Burnie. Okay, Lagrange gets it out, and he'll kick it sensibly and, yeah, finds the ground again. Doesn't find touch, though. And Noble's on the chase.
It's a good chase.
Oh, ball bounces up, though, and is found out there by Jordan, who gives a loose kick forward, and Andreessen takes it. Now, great hit, and there's players told to stay on side. You'd hear the referee calling stay, and he's well offside in front of the kicker. Be lucky to not get a yellow card in this situation. It's one of these fine lines for referees between coaching players and actually just telling them what the laws are. I kind of feel that's sort of, at this level of rugby, you shouldn't be so forgiving of players, I think, in those situations. That player there really he should know the laws, and that's intentionally playing offside, so he's lucky to get away with just a penalty. And here, was that the final play call, I think, for the half?
That player, Daniel, giving away the penalty, he's only 18 years old.
Yeah, right.
So he's quite inexperienced, but he should know. Should have known that
with
one.
The line-out win. So we've got some offside, so penalty advantage here to Taroona. Gives them a really good opportunity, and drop ball by Daniel. But the penalty will happen out where the player was offside, so just laziness really there from Burnie to be offside 2 metres away from the goal line. And referee's called time on, so Lagrange will have to wait. But Taroona have got a big numbers advantage out on this side of the field. You can't see it on the camera. Burnie better get across here. I think the quick ball this way for Taroona will be, there's plenty of space. There it is, here it comes. They've just got to move it quickly. Dewindham, great tackle there. Is that Via, I think, but the ball comes out and goes to Noble. So good defence from Burnie, really well done. Taroona go back the other way and find Holman, and he's through a gap. And he'll score under the posts. So disappointing for Burnie there. They really came back and got on front in the scoreboard, but a really, really good try in the end there to James Holman from Taroona. Just too much pressure in the end on Burnie to be able to defend that situation. And he's a very smart player, Holman, and he was running a really good line. We just watch back again as those phases set. The ball needed to come quicker than this. The passes weren't great. And again, Dewindham should have given that ball out to Noble there, who was free and open. But again, Noble was too flat, and so the pass was too hard. But this one here, you'll just see as it cuts across, Holman just running into the gap. Bentley and Tupou couldn't get him. Bentley just needed his eyes up and watching the player, but he was watching the ball as it came out. So Just a bit of disappointment at the end there for Burnie, who really recovered from a tough start. And conversion's good, which gives Taroona the lead back. So 12-7, so really close fought game. Taroona had all the possession for about 20-25 minutes, and Burnie's defence was great to only concede a single try. And then Burnie had a few opportunities, but really made the most of one of them, and went so close on a couple of other times. So looking forward to the second half. Yeah, but we'll come back after the break and see you in very shortly for the second half. All right, so pretty enthralling game so far, with Taroona just staying ahead on the scoreboard after taking an early lead. I don't know if that ball went 10 there, must have done. So we're playing on. Great counter-rucking there from Burnie, really good. They've come out not wanting to have to be defending the whole time, and they've got the ball in their hand. So ball's kicked, finds the ground over the head of Noble, who's under a bit of pressure and can't take it, and he's dropped it and taken out over the sideline. New player on the field there on this side. Who's that out here in the number 32? Brendan Griffiths has come on. Looks like he's maybe replaced Lee Jordan, I think. There are many other changes out there. Trying to look for looking for clean legs.
Emmons come off.
Oh, okay, right.
Lee Jordan's still out there on the other side.
On the far side, right. Gotcha. Okay, so line out tap comes off both hands and is a play on right through the middle. Burnie in an attacking position here. Ball comes out to Lamita. Well tackled there, but drives through the tackle with a strong leg work and makes some metres. This is where Burnie were the strongest. And good work by Bentley to hand that ball off there. So, again, good call from the referee. You can hear there talking to the Taroona players, telling them to roll away. Taroona's discipline was poor in these defensive positions last half, so they need to make sure that they don't impinge on any of those laws, because they could find themselves in trouble again.
Okay, thank you. Playing advantage, red, high tackle.
It's another good call there from the assistant referee. Oh, and look out, we're nearly in. Driving, had the ball over the line a couple of times like this, Burnie, but the Taroona defence is drawing them back well, so they're coming back for the advantage.
Red penalty here.
Might see another quick tap here. So just have another discussion here. I'll turn the mic up and see what we can hear.
Number 4, blue. Okay, but it was a red player taking a blue player without the ball. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's enough. Thank you. Okay, red captain, please.
So interesting, looks like we're going to turn this over, I think.
What's happened is blue 4 has been taken without the ball. Okay, therefore I'm going to reverse my penalty against you for playing the player without the ball. Make sense? Okay, here it is. Now reverse tackling without the ball.
All right, again, unlucky there to Burnie to lose that attacking opportunity, but foul play in that situation supersedes the previous incident. Oh, great effort there by Hakinama to attempt to tap that back in, but no good. It's the kind of thing that buoys the team in a way, when you can see someone on your team really doing the best they can to try and support your team. So good line-out win there to Taroona. Ball comes to the middle of the field and slippery in there again. So that time Reece Watts takes it down. Rickard Daniel with the ball here, well tackled. Good counter-rucking again by Burnie, but the ball manages to come back. I don't know if that was... Yeah, so it's correct decision. The counter-ruck was great. They just needed to do the right thing and not kick it. So Taroona with a quick tap. Holman to Harrison. Finds Blowfield, who runs into a very high tackle. Needs to be careful with those chest-high tackles. If they slip up, that's could see you sitting on the bench for 10 minutes. Eddington steps inside Bentley. Slips the tackle there and then gives it back to Watts. Again, some good tackling and good defence by Burnie to settle that down. Smith comes in. Calls blind, but ball goes to ground and well taken by Harrison.
Release, no hands.
So Taroona going nowhere. Eddington hangs on. Oh, great draw there. Now they've got some space out wide. Blowfield needs to pass. He's got Noble. Oh, Noble breaks the tackle and looks inside, finds Daniel. So the quick hands here were really important, but I tell you what, the work from Blowfield to draw 3 players into that tackle really is what scored that try. Oliver needs to be careful there too with the hand over the shoulder. He's been a little bit lazy in some of his tackling, but that work there, those 3 players were all committed by Blowfield, and then Noble did the right thing there to give that ball back into Rickard Daniel, and he's over.
I think they were playing the advantage there. You could see the referee talking to Dan Oliver.
Yeah, he's been, yeah, he needs to be careful. That's for sure.
One of them down here, they kicked it into him deliberately, which was a good call. Really hard.
You can hear discussion. Oh no, it's the referee and the water boy for Taroona actually talking about some decisions. But I think the discussion they were having was about the positive impact that having the assistant referees as qualified officials and also are mic'd up and able to communicate with the referee makes for, you know, a much better game. And we're here in the background too there. The conversion was good. So what can Burnie do now? They really had some pressure on to Taroona there for the good first sort of 5 minutes or 4 minutes. But Taroona were able to rebound out of there and through some quick hands get around the outside of the Burnie defence.
Behind the kicker, boys.
Again, the referee doesn't need to be telling players these things, but it's good that he is. It makes for a free-flowing game, but Taroona letting the ball hit the ground, and Andreessen will run it back, and really good tackling. Great tackling by Burnie, so putting Taroona into a tight defensive position now. We'll go to Cazarini. He's a left footer. Will he kick it? No, he gives it to Juindam, who's quick, but just taken down. Lagrange goes right. Oliver gets up in his face and puts some good pressure on.
Playing advantage to Blue.
I think there's a bit of a slinging tackle to the ground there. I'd like to see the referee stamp out some of this high lazy tackling by pulling a bit of a card on someone for this, because it's just getting silly. Players are going to get hurt, and we need to really need to keep these tackles down. See in the background coming on. Daniel, oh, great tackle. Daniel just made the breakthrough, but tackled, and Eddington picks it up. He's had a great game. So Taroona running the ball out. So you can hear the advantage over. That's from the high tackle, which is about 30 metres in back play. But it's getting very messy out the back here.
Settle there.
So I'm not sure if the...
Yeah, I got that. Okay. Okay, there was an advantage, but I said advantage over. So it'll be here. It was kicked away by Blue. Sorry. Okay. Another player down. It'll be a scrum here to Red.
There's a Burnie player down in the background here.
Yeah, it's is that Daniel Faifo?
Okay, buddy, what happened?
I think.
Head.
It's a bit hard to see who that is down, but that's Brennan Griffiths with him there.
Yeah, I can't quite pick the number. I think it might be number 15 though. Oh, or is he? No, he's way back there. You're right, it's not. No, 20.
Finney.
There it is. So you see he gestured to his head there that he's received, I'm not sure, a knock, but...
Stop there for a minute. Medic, just stop there for a minute.
Referee's just going to...
Can you tell me what just happened? Boots on the head. Everything during the game. What game are we playing? Where are we?
This is a concussion protocol.
Yes, you may.
So you can see the referee just thinking about whether or not that's worthy of a blue card.
Yeah.
There'll be a Burnie scrum here.
So a couple of high contacts or a couple of collisions there. I think you heard him say it sounded like a boot to the head. Yeah. Hopefully both of those players are okay. Lagrange, who was the Taroona player who was down in back play, is back up at the scrum there, just on the right of our screen. So good to see that they're both okay. But I'd like to see the next person who goes high on someone given a bit more than just a talking to.
Another sub. Thank you. Okay. Brad.
Players are getting lazy. All right, so bit of a long stop in play there, probably 3 or 4 minutes of pause. And we've got a Burnie scrum. Good drive there from Burnie, making it nice and easy for the halfback to get the ball. Oliver holds it up and gives it out to Via, and the defender against him out there, Chaperon Tucker. Oh, what happened there? Not very happy with that. Just went to pass it and it fell out of his hands. So you can see the ball here. Chaperon Tucker was the defender out there, I think, and Blowfield both came in on the man running in and gave Via heaps of space, and then Via went to pass. That's not actually really backwards. It went quite forwards, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, unfortunate there. I thought the referee said that it went backwards, but Taroona will have a scrum there, and great vision there of Lungy Via.
I don't think he was happy with that.
No, no. Well, not a lot of emotion on his face there. So, toing and froing here. Burnie's scrum has really picked up its game since the early part. And nice solid platform though there for Taroona to get that ball out. Daniel, good hit up there and bounces off Oliver, but driven back in the end by Tupou. Kazarine comes into halfback and finds Harrison, who's taken in a really good tackle there by Suhirman.
Stay on side, please.
And Holman pops it out to Watts, but well read by Via, but wasn't able to make the tackle.
Yeah, he made an effort.
Made an effort, yep, that's all it needs. And Noble's around the outside. Oh, steps inside, they won't catch him. Oh, they might catch him. No, the swerve and he's away. Fantastic individual effort from this young man.
What a run.
Absolutely, what a great run. He's got pace to burn, has Noble. Just for those who are unfamiliar with the Nobles, he's playing on one wing and his father was playing on the other, who may no longer be on the field, I'm not sure. No, I think he's come off as Chris. That's why he came off with maybe a head issue early. He came back on after that too. But yeah, very great, very, very good running. I think he's part of a team of sprinters who hold the Tasmanian high school 4x100 metre relay world record. The world record for Tasmania. The Tasmanian record for high school 4x100 metre relay. Back when he was in grade 10, which was only a couple of years ago. So Matt's still at school in grade 12 this year.
Not just pace, but lots of evasion as well.
Yeah, it was a very skillful run, wasn't it? Sidestep and the swerve. There was plenty of defence coming across to cover. Comes the conversion. Looks good too. So unfortunately for Burnie,
Sorry, buddy.
Taroona goes 7 points further ahead. See the Taroona bench there in all of their blue and orange. About 25 minutes after that long break we had before. It could be closer to 30 minutes left to go, but...
And I got the penalty.
All right. Where's the kick going to go? Want to just get the opportunity to get some hands on this, I'd say. Oliver wants to aim just behind the front row, and he does. It's a good spot to put apart. Holman takes it. Doesn't quite go 10, but Taroona take the ball, so that's play on. Lagrange gets it quickly and throws it out to Kazarine in space. He goes on the right foot. He's naturally a left footer and finds some space there, and Burnie aren't quite sure. The conversation between them's not great, but the ball ends up well taken there, and the tackle was, unfortunately, has just slipped up to the neck. In that case, originally just the tackle was originally low, but just slipped up around and high contact, so got to keep on top of that with the penalty. Who's that? Is that someone new who's come on the field?
Yeah, that's Gareth Job.
So yeah, right.
Probably slipped into fullback.
Yep. I've had a bit of communication with Gareth during the week. He's been helping me out with, with some of the logos and sponsors for the Emu, so you can see them on the field. And I think Gareth, I believe, works for Elders Real Estate up here at Burnie. Give them a bit of a shout out as major sponsors for the Emus.
Remember to stay until the line-out's over.
There he's listed right at the end. And we'll come back to our play.
I think Burnie lucky to get away with that one. It didn't look quite straight.
Yeah. It's, not sure if it came off a Taroona hand or not, but anyway, what's happened has happened, and we've got the opportunity here. So Via, good tackle there by Blowfield, another young player from Taroona who's only just finished school. At the moment, I think the Taroona backline has, I think, 2 18-year-olds and 2 17-year-olds in it. So it's good to see some young players out there. Great run onto that ball. Taroona need to get back on side. And this is the strength Burnie have shown, that pick and drive. Great work from Tupou. He's been really good all day. And he gives it off to this man, Lamita, who's also made some good meters. Bentley's been solid as always. Looks for the pop here. Finds Vanderdrift. Oh, got to be careful with the high. Careful not going too high. And Bentley drops it. Won't be happy with that, will Brett?
No.
Okay, no advantage coming for the knock-on. No advantage coming for the knock-on.
So bad luck to Burnie, but great meters. Great meters. We can go back. That comes from well outside the 22, that run of play.
Boys, it's over here, please. Knock-on against red. Loose scrum.
Probably about 8 or 9 phases. That's the second one from the first breakdown. So third phase. Fourth phase happening here.
And then playing coach Brett Bentley about to come in here with the coach killer. Fumble.
Yeah, so
2 meters
work.
out.
Oh, that scrum swirls around. And they'll have that again. So we get towards this latter part of the game and the players are tired. The scrums can be a little bit edgy. So we'll hope that they'll make a better platform this time. And
pretty close. Sorry, boys. Can I please ask both front rows? We must push straight.
I'm presuming that number 25 there, Motu Fa'ifo, is the brother of Daniel.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Brother combo.
Yep. He's a big lad. Certainly glad I'm not standing out there in front of him on the field.
He's got some pace as well.
Yeah, right.
When he gets going.
Let's see if they can make some use of him. It will be some fresh legs on the field. Burnie would love to put some more points on the board, but the boot of Kazarine finds the ground out there, and Just again, Daniel Faifo really in no man's land in that situation defensively. He was just standing in the middle of the field. Needed to go one way or the other. It was one of those positional things. So experience will help him with that, but should have been working out there. That ball was all too easily finding touch. Oh, and here's our referee from the earlier game about to throw the ball in the line out. Who's that out there?
Jason Carey.
Ah, Jason. Gotcha. We were trying to work out who he was in the game before. Just saying how good it is to have some, you know, younger people who are still playing, also officiating. So, shout out to you, Jason. Oh dear. Or maybe we won't shout out to you about that. Oops.
Maybe he'll be moving into refereeing sooner than he thought.
Yeah, I sort of commented on this every week, though. We really are struggling in Tassie to get officials at all the games. So 18 minutes, I just heard him say. My clock says 21 minutes with about a 3-minute stoppage. He mustn't have stopped his clock back then. Sometimes I think the clock on our screen here is a little bit fast. We've had plenty of games that have stopped at about 36 minutes, so it's pretty strange, but Lagrange with the ball, little chip over. Who's it going to sit for? Nobody. Bounces out. Oh, out on the full. So Noble was bearing down on that really quickly.
I think we've got a substitution coming on here for Burnie. It's Patrick Fay's coming on the field.
Patrick Fay. I was reading on the Burnie Facebook page a bit of a profile about Patrick. He has some kind of strange nickname. Podrick something, something, something. Podrick O'Flaherty or something, I think it might have been. Something very Irish sounding. That's a better throw that time from Carey. Goes down the middle. And now Burnie have an opportunity to go through Via again. Getting a little bit predictable in some ways. I think the last 3 times Oliver's had the ball, he's given it to Via. But this is a good, strong run. Great, strong run in there from Tauta. Interesting to call offside in that situation when there didn't appear to be a ruck. But that's a good kick too. Griffiths has taken it but well, tackled over the line.
And he throws it forward.
Be a penalty here for offside 19. Where is it, Ollie?
Right, we're going to have a quick tap out here or a scrum?
Offside 19, Blue. You can come up, Blue.
Just interesting, the call was offside here, but there was never a ruck, so no one could be offside in that situation. But we'll play on. So knock on by Michael Smith for Taroona, trying to jump for that intercept. So good intent out there from Burnie to get the ball out wide and look for some score. I haven't had any luck this half with their pick and drive. I know he tapped it twice, back of my leg. Fair enough. Great referee.
Okay, gentlemen. Crouch. Bind. Set. Now, please. Yeah, you got to get your head. So you got to let his head come underneath. Okay, so you got to bind right at the back.
Oh, we can't have people propping who don't know where to put their head. That's a worry.
We just come this. We just bring it this way. Sorry, we've got a couple of second rows there that are slipping. They got these long legs. It's their problem.
Absolute gold there from our referee.
Okay, gentlemen.
And you know, we're 15 minutes from the end of the game and he's still maintained this positive rapport with the players. It's really great, really good refereeing. Okay, here we go. Bentley now at the back there. Oliver gives it to guess who? Via with the knock on this time. Great work by Eddington there. He's from the second row been a busy, busy man and had his hands on the ball a whole lot. So I think he might have dropped it there, did he? No. And Taroona go right. Ah, here we go. Noble again with some hands on the ball. Oh.
Gives it.
They managed to keep that in.
Touchy hasn't gone up.
Oh. I don't know how that happened. Looked like it had gone out, but must have been a little bit easier. So now the offside comes from Burnie. They need to get back. They're offside again here. They just need to get back a bit, about another metre. Holman goes wide. Oh!
We're about to see a card here, I reckon.
Yeah, he did drop down, but that's high to the head.
Oh, direct to the neck, I think.
Oh, wow. He did fall down, and he did pull out of it, I guess. They talk about mitigating factors, I guess, and there's probably a couple in that situation. Very lucky that that he did pull out of that.
Red offside, yes. Offside. This will be here. Sorry.
Just come back and have a look here. We're just talking about this offside play. This ball here. Good pressure in the defence there, but and the kick hasn't found touch. So Kinema. Oh, there's a high tackle there. Come on, we've got to send that player. That was just
not even a penalty for that one.
No. Yeah, with 15 minutes to go, if they're going to get this lazy, someone's got to go. Anyway, we'll keep going. Here he is. Can he break the tackle? He does, and eventually gets taken down after 4 people have a go. Great run there. And Lamita again in there on the ground in the number 3. He's been busy. He's had worked really hard today. I'm not sure if he's had a rest at all. Great hit up there by Daniel Faifo. And Burnie go wide. So Taroona just sending one defender up quickly. If Burnie can dish an extra pass off, they might find some holes. So well held up here, but good support play again from Faifo coming in there. This guy's made some good hits in here, but they don't let him through this time.
Release, he's on his knees.
Oh, awful decision there. Goes straight into the gut of Ruben McConaughey. And now Taroona have turned it over. So it wasn't bad thinking of another option there, but unfortunately the execution didn't work. Oh, awful pass. Just picked up at his bootlaces by Daniel. He's just as likely to score a try off this too. No, well tackled in the end.
Stay on side.
So Lagrange with the ball. He'll come the short side here. He's got Watts, who dodges the tackle and is pushed over. Well, I think he's actually released that ball, but not sure if the ball he was touching that when he went over the line. But assistant referee Ollie Crawford was right there, so he's got a better view than we do. And now someone's just collapsed in back play. And this time
looks like Daniel.
I think you're right. I think this time it is. Just grabbing at his shoulder. Made a couple of good tackles back in there, so.
Boys, just give him a bit of space now. Just let the medic on.
It's interesting. He gets back up and walks back, and then you just see he comes up here to make a tackle, misses. Yeah, and he gets up, walks back,
when he went into the tackle,
and then goes to ground. See, he's holding at it now. Someone says, "Go down." Good words, Daniel Oliver. Oh, look, sir, don't we know? The old trick, eh? He's got to come off. He's got to come off, but you don't actually need to do that anymore. Once upon a time in rugby, if you wanted to come off, you were only allowed to come off if you were injured. So you had to lie down and say, "Oh, I can't play on," and then you could sub off. Strange.
Going back to that sideline, I was just wondering if Ollie Crawford there was looking at the player and not the ball. Once you see that player hit the line, it's a bit...
Yeah, and that's all I was looking at too.
Yeah.
So, he's just gone over the line, but when the flag went up, the ball was away, but he must have pushed it after he'd gone over the line. And again, Ruben McConaughey finds the ball landing in his stomach and takes it and makes a metre forward, and Taroona have won that ball. So good work there from Watts. Dishes it off with the right hand for Daniel. Oh, lucky. You can hear the call there from the referee, went straight down. Lagrange doesn't want to give it to Smith, but McConaughey takes it and gives it forward pass, I think, yeah. Looking for the speed of Shapper and Tucker out wide, and another player down there after being run into.
Sub, which number?
So,
Langy Via?
Which number's going to sub? No,
he'll be all right. Yeah, you got it. Recognise the bottom of his boots. Player there just putting the ball down. George Shapper and Tucker is another one of the Taroona schoolboys who are I think he's in year 12 this year and just started playing senior rugby. Nice to have the young guys coming through.
Just let me know who it is. Christo? So, number 9. Okay, thank you. So, back's over there. Sorry.
So the forward pass there from McConaughey to Shapper and Tucker on the wing. You see Shane Bentley on the side there, who's just come on. Oh, might have been on for a while, actually, has he?
Gentlemen,
in the number 49.
Another brother duo.
Yes. So we've got some brothers out there. We've had a father-son. It's always nice to have the... Oh, look out. Gee, lucky there. Daniel Oliver pounced on that. The ball was pretty open. And the Taroona defence was not getting up quickly, but I think they've held him up here. Oh, he's got it back. Well done to get that ball to ground, and Griffiths with the kick. So Shapper and Tucker, he will enjoy having a bit of space out here. He's a pretty quick runner. Good work to draw and feed, and didn't want to pass with his left hand. Kazarine finds Noble with a bit of space, pins his ears back, steps, gets around one. Oh, pops it back, but no one there. Kazarine takes it to ground. And Jewindham comes into halfback. I'm not sure if the blind was the way to go. Flag goes up from the assistant referee. They haven't seen it yet. And the call comes.
So we'll have a line out. Which way, sir? Red ball. Red ball.
Such a polite referee.
I don't think that was the best decision by Taroona, flirting with the sideline.
Yeah, that's right. It was very close. And Jewindham just ran around there and put his foot on the line by the look of it.
There should be one more going off. 2 came on. 12's going off now. Excellent. There we go.
So a few subs. Another one of Taroona's younger players out there, Malachi Mahunga. His first year playing for the club. And Aidan Cannell's come on. Great line out there, Burnie. Carey's got his throws under control after that. And Via again. They really just need to start thinking about someone else. That situation there, the defenders are all going to step in and go, oh, here he comes. I reckon Oliver could hold on to one of those balls and he might find himself in a bit of a gap, but it's become a little bit too much of a looking for Via.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going with seconds in, please. Just waiting for seconds for blue. Okay, come on, boys.
But he's probably the man out in that back line who's likely to be able to pull something off too. So ball stays in. I think it might have been knocked on. Oh, lucky. Blowfield looks and straightens up. Goes through a couple of tacklers. Has he got someone to dish off to? No. He'll go to a ruck. Griffiths needs to roll away. Oh, the ball's popped out somewhere. Must have lost it under there.
I think Griffiths has come into halfback for Burnie now.
Yeah, and he's certainly putting some pressure on and getting involved, kicking that ball and chasing it. Shapper and Tucker finds some space out here. Oh, should have gone out wide, I think, Taroona. They had numbers out there, but Jewindham's found some holes. Good tackle from behind there from Shane. And the ball comes out wide. Oh, intercepted. And puts it on the boot. That's a good kick. Anything can happen here. And he chases his own kick. Oh, Shapper and Tucker. Good pickup. Needs to pop that back. Oh, he can't dive off your feet on that ball, but he's allowed to. And Via comes in. So great work there from Oliver. Oh, and the ball doesn't go there. Podrick O'Flaherty. So high tackle there from Holman.
Oh, he's not happy about that
either.
He
doesn't look like he likes it.
It looked like a very obvious high tackle from here.
Chip goes wide. Oh, Ginnemar can't take it. Come back for the penalty.
High tackle here. High tackle.
Might go the quick tap here, but... See this tackle here. Yeah, definitely the seatbelt. So here it comes. Faifo takes 2 with him. And Burnie with the opportunity now. 5 minutes to go. Lamita, he's been great. Really solid, strong play. Oh, and the great dish off. Oh, big hit there. Griffith so close. Great opportunity here right next to the posts. And it's over. Great work from Burnie. So after dropping that ball out wide, I'm not sure who scored it. Via, by the look of it. I don't think we'll be able to see underneath all those bodies, but great work. This is the consistency that they had a little in the second part of the first half that really put them on the front foot and got them back ahead of Taroona.
Great pick up there from Faye.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Big guy was a good reach. And yeah, there he is. Via came in, stays on his feet, and then all he has to do is get it to the line. Really good work. Oh, he's going to kick it too. Oh, he's learnt how to... No, he hasn't learnt. I was going to say he's kicked it over the fence. I thought the rule at the Burnie ground here was if you kick it over the fence, it doesn't count. Or you have to go and get it yourself.
There is a little fence down there now.
Oh, really?
It's been there for
good.
a couple of years.
So, 12 points now. Maybe not enough time left for Burnie. We did have that that long wait earlier, but I'm not sure that that's going to... There we go. We hear from the referee 5, he says. So we'll be playing through, if that's the case, till about 42 minutes on our clock. 5 minutes. 2 converted tries will win it. Can Burnie come from behind on their 60th anniversary match to beat this Taroona team? And here's the kick. I'm not sure if it's going to make 10. It doesn't.
What would you like? What would you like? You can have a scrum here, you can have a retake. Scrum here. Right, scrum. About 5 minutes, just under 5.
I think all game the players have really responded well to the referee. The good manner he's talking in.
Absolutely.
Constant communication.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's not been any, no angst between the players. They've all playing in good spirit, playing a good, clean game of rugby.
Where's the ball? You got ball? Thank you. Gentlemen. Crouch.
So Griffiths with the feed here for Burnie.
Set.
He's been good since he's come into halfback.
Bentley picks it up at the back.
Yeah,
Goes for a run.
Good run, great run.
Good.
There we go, he's away too. We know Jewingham's a good tackler, but doesn't get him, but takes him to ground. Here we go. They need a quick score here. Oh, Bentley dishes it out, and they're over. There it is. Quick try. Very quick try. And that will put them in with a sniff. I'm going to go all the way back to this scrum. Jordan Eddington from Taroona is not looking. He puts his head down when the scrum engages. He's got his head up now, but he's not looking at the player. And Bentley just runs around him and puts Griffiths into space. And it was a great run here. Good defensive effort from Jewingham at the back there. But smart play, and in the end, this little pop pass, and the conversion's good in the background. The pop pass there from Shane Bentley, all it had to do was find that man. And now, it's 5 points. So, 2.5 minutes.
We get the ball in, please.
Referee says time off. While we wait for a ball.
minute's over. That's another minute.
They need to do it again, though.
They do. They do. Very possible after the last one. Only took them a minute, about a minute.
Going to the same spot, Taroona.
Yeah, Kicks made it this time, and Holman's onto it. So
that's good.
Driving through, secure the ball.
Stay on side, please.
Blomfield at the back there needs to keep his eyes on it. And new man on there is it's Rob Clayton. Needs to be released.
Wait. Okay, his knees are on the ground, so you have to let go.
We're going to have a penalty here. So I'm not sure whether Taroona will want to soak up some clock here and take a shot, or will they kick for the corner? No. So Lagrange, co-coach, goes for the corner. Well, not quite the corner, but about eight or 9 metres out. Taroona with a very narrow lead deep in overtime.
Boys, Burnie, my mark's here. Thank you. We're just getting the ball.
Again, great communication from the referee. Right, Clayton with the throw this time. We'll go to the front. No, it's gone over the top, but the big, long reach of James Holman manages to get onto that again. Taroona go to ground. This man, Eddington, cops a hand over the neck. He's going to... Oh, he's dropped it.
Wait.
Definitely dropped. There was a high tackle back there, though.
Red ball, red scrum. Not forward by blue.
So missed there.
Thank you.
Just see on the replay here, as Eddington comes around, he cops an arm across the neck.
I think from Vanderdrift.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not quite able to get there. So I think just knocked out of his hands as he tried to score that. Might give Burnie one last crack at it. They won't want to kick this ball out. See what they decide. Bentley will go himself. Oh, nice tackle this time by Eddington. Eddington's holding his knee here. Oh, no. And spilled. Taroona need to pounce on that quickly. They've got an opportunity now. If they go left and wide, or right and wide even. There's only one defender out wide on the right for Burnie. We'll keep it safe. Blowfield. Oh, going high again. Just lazy. Lazy work there from Griffiths. He's had a really good half, but that was just not really good enough. And Taroona with another penalty advantage.
Go a lot further for advantage over.
This will be if they don't score, they'll get the penalty. Hugo Blomfield here has come on this half. Big, tall, young fella. Don't know why that one's deemed to stop, but we'll go back for the penalty. Taroona should take the 3 points here. That'll guarantee their win. 5 points in it at the moment. 8 points will be insurmountable for Burnie, so they do. This will probably see the end of the game as well. So unfortunate there again from Burnie in that situation. Just a...
Yeah, thank you. So this will be the last play.
Last play, there it is. So that's a shame for Burnie. Kazarine taking his time here, having his drink, and where am I going to kick this from?
This is the last play.
That's always a depressing thing to hear from the referee when there's nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, just a few points down, and he says last play when the other team has the penalty.
Unfortunately, it was a bit too late from Burnie.
Yeah, those two quick tries put them back in it. They just weren't able to put any of those plays together earlier. And Kazarine with the points there. And Taroona with a very narrow win, but a really great game of rugby. Really great to see these two clubs, who are friendly clubs, I would say. That's why this match was played on this particular event. The invitation to Taroona, who've always had a good relationship with the Burnie club, came up, and again a really close competition with just a narrow victory to Taroona. Just in the wash-up, Claire, would you be game to give 3-2-1 votes to Burnie players, starting with a 1?
Big ask, I think. So just looking at the Burnie players, I think I really liked Lamida's work out there. I think Finney as well did some good work in the forwards.
For sure.
For maybe 2, but for 3 would probably be looking at Griffiths. I think when he came on, maybe made a difference.
Yeah, he certainly spurred things on, didn't he? And made some great go ahead once he came on into halfback. I think that made a bit of a difference. The halfback from the first half, Hokinama, Soasi, he played really well as well. At maybe wasn't as impactful in halfback, but in that second half he played out on the wing a little bit and played out wide, and he was really good too. So great game to the Burnie team. Certainly plenty of positivity out there.
What about Taroona? Who do your votes go for?
Good question as well. I'd probably give 1 to Christo Lagrange at halfback. He really led the team and, you know, made some really good decisions about when to kick and when not to. 2, I'd give to... I know who I'm going to give 3 to.
Yeah.
Looking at the faces they come in. Look, the man right in the middle of the camera at the moment, Dewington, was pretty quiet, but he made, I'd say, 3 really key tackles that saved tries from fullback with one-on-one. So I'm happy to give him 2 votes. And I mentioned him a few times, but Jordan Eddington in the second row, I think he moved out to flanker in the second half, but he was absolutely everywhere and really did a power of work. So I'd probably put 3 points his way. There are plenty of other good players out there from both sides as well who didn't get mentions in our 6, but yeah, really great game. So thanks, Claire, for coming and joining me and offering your words and thoughts on the game. It's been great having you here.
Thanks for having me.
And hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend celebrations. I hope everyone has a good night tonight at the dinner and there aren't too many sore heads tomorrow. And I hope that wherever you guys find yourself for breakfast around Burnie in the morning, that everyone's, you get a big turnout rather than too many people sleeping in. And so that's it for our weekend at Burnie's. Apologies for the really bad pun, but been a great couple of games of rugby up here. Really, really entertaining and fun one earlier, and a really tight tussle here that pretty exciting at the end with Burnie coming back and just being 5 points down with only a few minutes to go. And then having an opportunity, unfortunately, in the end there with Taroona to just kick 3 points and seal the game. But great game from both sides. Great spirit between these clubs. And congratulations to Taroona on the win, but Burnie on a great day. And again, congratulations on the 60th anniversary. And we will tap out right there.